Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like me. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real. Faded nature, faded nature. Say what you want, say what you feel. Ain't nobody really gon' keep it, it's real.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Drop Your 3 Cent. We are back in the building. How are you? How are you? How are you?
What's going on, man?
Man, we are live, man. How are you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, man. You probably should have gave J. Cole that beat, and maybe he could get something.
You could have did something only to turn around and apologize later.
Yeah, maybe
48 hours later. 48 hours. You apologize. At least wait till after he. At least wait after he hits you with the you know with the comeback or something. You just that ain't hip hop.
Man, that ain't nothing like hip hop. You know, ain't nothing wrong, man. A little friendly spar, J. Cole.
That's what man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not like this is like a street beef. You know, it's not like it was like the Tupac and Biggie thing. You know what I mean? It might not know street stuff. It's just lyrical. It was like Jay-Z Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just little light taps here and there, and it wasn't that deep. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
Hey, how was your week, though, my brother?
It was cool. Besides that, hey, we got DD. Are you good to come on? All right,
we can't hear you, but we can see you. There you go.
What do you mean? Am I good?
Just making sure that
you was prepared.
Yeah, making sure we get the ladies that courtesy. So you can make sure they get glammed up, fixed up before they hit the camera. We don't just put you under the bow. Like
I'm a thug, so I'm always. I can't even see me right. I gotta turn it this way. Okay, I'll just turn it that way.
All right.
Oh,
yes,
how you doing?
Good. Mic check.
Yes. Okay. I was talking to Jess.
Oh, well, forget you do this. What you mean? Okay.
Oh, I'm talking to y'all. Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Ladies first. Dang.
30 seconds in, huh?
Ladies first, boots. Ladies first.
I'm good, D. How are you?
I'm alive, child. I'm good. Good. I'm so blessed. God be looking out for me. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All the time.
I passed out and fainted in the streets of Atlanta. Do you know I could have got robbed? They could have took the whole car, everything. I said, what's going on with me? For real.
Oh, yeah, you gotta play it around, boy.
He be looking out. It's all good.
Because they'll show rob you out here.
Yeah. I said,
why you awake?
Look, I ain't colorism with my people, but when you see them be looking purple and they paying all off and they looking hungry staring at you, you already know.
Hey.
You better get your butt up out of it. And my car wasn't backfiring, so you already know. They're like, go on and stop. We're going to get that rental.
Ain't that something?
But it's all good. It's all good.
We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here.
I really want to move out there, so, I can bug Quest.
Hey, I think we cool. You know what I'm saying?
I thought she was gonna call me so come get some carne asada, burritos, and tacos.
Man, ain't got no carne asada.
Yeah, I told you. I said on Sunday I'm gonna make it 3. We're gonna be up late playing dominoes, whatever. We was up at 3 in the morning.
Tell me that.
I heard her.
I did.
Girls, we gotta stick together.
Man, I missed it.
No, I really. If you play it back, you'll hear.
Yeah, I missed it. My fault.
And I said on Sunday I'm gonna be cooking it. carne asada
Damn.
tacos.
I sure missed it. I sure would have swooped and grabbed me a
But I
taco.
know how to do it. Let Third say it. You would have had homemade tortillas. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't make no homemade tortillas though. I ain't doing that's a lot of work.
You know how to though?
Yeah, it ain't hard.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it ain't hard. It's
All right,
like
y'all.
making hot water cornbread. You know how to
Oh
do that?
snap! Go ahead. The best of both worlds.
Because I am 81%. I don't know. 77% know how to make hot water cornbread.
All right. Before we get started into the ratchet news, I gotta ask the question.
No.
Oh, he don't know how. He don't know how.
No, because so again, no.
Ratchet news.
Because I have some questions.
What's with the ratchet news for today?
No, because
the whole episode is ratchet news.
Because I thought your dad was like Mexican Spanish.
Mexican spinach.
Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish.
Mexican Spanish.
So is he Mexican and Spanish? Like Hispanic, Latino?
They're not the same.
All right, well, educate me. So which one is he?
Which one I am?
No, your father.
Puerto Rican.
Oh. Well, I could see maybe how that could be 81.
Puerto Rican is niggas. Okay. I don't care how you put it. You remember Rosie Perez? Okay, that's
of course, no Rosie Perez.
we come crunk all the time. We wake up. Crunk.
But yeah, we gotta see your results. Okay, I'm curious now.
I ain't got no problem on my results, boo.
No, I'm not down there. I'm curious now because if you're Puerto Rican, but that will still give you like some different percentages of your breakdown. And then with your mom being black, you know what I'm saying?
His mama was, his daddy was black.
Oh.
But his mama was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So that's why.
Even still, so, because with my cousin, my cousin is like a quarter German, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just interesting result. So.
But it's like how Quest was
German.
Saying.
That's where that 77 came from.
No. His mom is my aunt. His mom is in my blood aunt. So, you know what I'm saying? So. That's what I'm saying. Like his percentage of Negro is like lesser than mine. You know what I'm saying? His uncle, my uncle, which is his father, is like 80 something. And then so, he came out with like 50 something percent. You know what I mean? So the breakdown though. But anyway,
it's like how Quest said though, it got to go back. If you really want to get the right, results. I believe that because they did put a breakdown when you talk to them. It has to go back, like as far as you can to the roots, like slavery.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll have another ancestry show or Black Roots. But let's go ahead. So for those that are coming in, thank you for tuning in and watching us. Make sure you hit the like, share button. Welcome to Drop Your 3 Cents. You just caught us. Sometimes we get caught up like we're having like a phone convo, but we forget we're out to the world. So
right.
But yeah. So anyway, if you guys are just tuning in, we want to thank you for supporting. Make sure you hit the like, share button if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, and notification button. But right now, let's go ahead and get to some ratchet news. It's your boy Third Degree, and I'm back with more ratchet news. Well, starting off in ratchet news, we got to send condolences to the family of Orenthal James Simpson, better yet known as O.J. Simpson. He recently passed, actually, I think yesterday. So, it's been brought to mixed emotions amongst people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who are more sad, and there's some people who are rejoicing, like this person. Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, I should say, tweeted out good riddance, O.J. Simpson. It's kind of harsh, but, again, a Twitter user had a great reply. Check this. The Twitter user wrote, "You next in line, Mrs. Doubtfire." Kind of funny because that dude sure looked like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, man. That's crazy. Anyway, it's still sad. So, regardless of however you may feel about him, I mean, he still was a man. He was acquitted, and he still had a family. He still had people that loved him. So, we're sending out our prayers, condolences, and healing energy to them, and I mean, it's what else can you say? But if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. But anyway, R.I.P. to OJ. Moving on. Speaking of making people mad, Beyonce becomes first black woman to hit #1 on Billboard Country Albums chart. That girl is doing it, but you know, the haters gonna hate. Nashville legend George Strait weighs in on Beyonce, saying playing dress up don't make you country. She gonna keep doing what she do, keep making them mad. Donald J. Trump pulls up to Chick-fil-A in the hood and gets love. That's what's being put out there. Man, these dumb niggas will never learn. They will never learn. You can't. And they embrace them too. And they just, you know, in Atlanta. This is in Atlanta. But, you know, hey, I guess he's out there recruiting some more token Negroes. But moving on. Aoki Lee Simmons, 21, goes live with boyfriend Vittorio Aesop, whatever you say his name, 65 during the vacation. And it had the internet up in arms because she's 21 and he's 65. Matter of fact, Russell Simmons had this to say. Says daughter Aoki Lee gave him heads up about relationship with Vittorio Aesop before pics went viral. I'm not going to kick and scream about her choices. He's saying this from, where is he from? Bali? Somewhere where they don't extradite? I forget. Hold on. But then moments later, yeah, these surfaced. And then, you know, so then she was defending her choices and he is defending it. But then Kamora Lee Simmons came in there, was like, hold out. This looks kind of familiar. I ain't trying to throw dirt, but I heard that, you know, he kind of, Russell Simmons did kind of the same thing with Kamora, but I don't know. Whatever. But grand opening, grand legs closing. But moving on. Within 48 hours after dissing Kendrick Lamar, Drake was seen doing this.
You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love.
J. Cole apologizes to Kendrick Lamar. And then, you know, today, he took down the 7-minute drill song from his album. It's kind of weird. That's not hip-hop, buddy. That's not hip-hop. But speaking of dissing, it was rumored that Drake had a Kendrick Lamar response ready, you know, and it was supposed to be released today, but we haven't still not heard anything from Drake. Aubrey Graham has been kind of quiet, been really, really quiet. So until then, I mean, we'll just put these out and just wait for a reply. But moving on, speaking of more dissing, hip-hop's just been crazy. Speaking of dissing, hold up. The City Girls, JT and Young Miami, were caught in the public spat, whatever, you know, and then less than 24 hours, they turned around and started apologizing to each other. You know, they made up. Chris Brown and Quavo are trading shots at each other. I heard it's over Karuchi, you know, so they've been beefing. Crazy. They both dropped diss tracks on each other. Chris Brown kind of got off on them, but Quavo came back with a response, so we shall wait to see what happens with that. But all of these dudes are responding quicker than Drake. You know, but moving on. Hey, before we move on, I must say, things have not been the same ever since this Cat Williams was on Club Shay Shay sipping on whatever he was sipping on. The world has gone upside down. Everybody's dissing each other, fighting. It has not been the same since Cat Williams. He must be the retro grade, whatever, however you say it. But there's something up with this dude right here. But moving on. Yo, why Kanye girl look like she looked like and she shaped and dressed like a wet dog? You know what I mean? Like she just, I don't know. That ain't it, cuz. That ain't it. Moving on. Comedian Gerard Carmichael is coming under fire about, I guess, sex slave race play with his white boyfriend. Yeah, we should give him the Doja Cat treatment because he sounded like he wanted him. You know, Doja Cat, Candace Owens, whatever. It, like I said, man, ever since this dude went on Club Shay Shay, I mean, things have not been the same at all. You know what I'm saying? But he called it, Gerard Carmichael is kind of corny and he's lame, and he's definitely a sellout for that. So shout out to Cat Williams for exposing that fake nigga. But anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.
That fake nigga.
Yeah. We're back. You always shake your head after the ratchet news, man. What did I do?
Cause man, it just be a lot going on, and I be wanting to talk about some of it, but I know we got a production to get to. But it's a lot going on.
We can talk about some. What you want to talk about?
Man.
We're gonna be here for 3 hours.
No, we're not.
Right, right. Because it's like, bro, you squeezed a lot into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You squeezed a whole bunch in there. What's up, Adoration?
What's up, Adoration?
Hey, Melvin.
Hey,
What's
what
up,
up,
Queens? How
Queensy?
you doing? Welcome back, man. How's some empanadas in Mexico?
Oh, it's good. It was good. Got my green card and everything.
Ooh,
No, I'm
nice.
just playing.
Nice.
I haven't been doing nothing. I've been taking care of my damn dog. But
Oh yeah, how's your dog?
he all right. He had what is it, gastro something, where his stomach flipped over. And so they had to cut out his spleen, his part of it in his intestines, and then
no.
like 40% of his stomach. And so, yeah, he was in the dog hospital for 4 days. Thank God I have insurance because that was $16,000.
Yep. Yep.
What?
16. Yeah,
Dog insurance. Yep.
I have
Hey,
dog
man.
insurance.
Hey,
From
no
the start.
disrespect, but Fido would have been up out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie to you.
Trust me,
16 grand.
they said it all nicely too. They're like, because you have to pay up front, and they're like, oh, well, I know this is a
Damn.
significant amount, but we can talk about quality of life care, and you guys could say bye. I was like, are you talking about killing them now?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
No.
so you have to pay, and then the insurance company pays you back. And so, yeah, I was stressed the
What?
fuck out. But
Oh
I
my
was like, babe, should we? She's like, if you say another motherfucking thing, I was like, all right.
goodness.
You
All
talk
right,
with him.
I get
Okay,
it.
so
I
I know
can't-
I wasn't the only one thinking like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't
Thank
make
you.
great value decisions. She was like, don't even. I was like, we do got a pound close by the house, but
I hate this
Wow.
dude.
she was like,
Man,
no. Yeah,
I'm
so-
glad everything's going all right, man. Glad everything's going all right.
Didn't sound like it.
So what did
Yeah.
you want to touch on in the ratchet news?
Man, it's a lot going on, like the whole Kanye thing.
Kanye.
Denise had me cracking up on it.
No, he said, what is his wife wearing? I said, she looked like the Barbies. You know how when we lose our Barbies when we were little, we had to make cut the socks and make their clothes for them.
Yes.
Yeah, she go up.
Yes.
But I mean, hey, if you letting them parade you around like that,
Right.
That's what she
fired.
looked like a reject Kardashian. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
she
Oh,
came from
yes.
the planet
Ooh.
of the reject Kardashian, and she just
Yes.
I don't know, she just shaped weird. And every time she step out, look like she just stepped out the shower or the pool or something. She just look wet and she's standing like a trained poodle. It's kind of nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
ugh,
gross.
man.
it's like she doesn't have a dry look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to
It's
judge
always
people,
soggy.
but that is not the look. I'm just gonna say that. I don't judge people, but that is not the look
Very
at
nasty.
all.
And you know, I don't hear nobody talking about it like how they talk about Kim K. So I think that's why he tried to kind of like sexually exploit her, you know, with the titties out, whatever. But ain't nobody
Mhm.
talking. She ain't hot. You know what I mean? Like that ain't it.
Never
cuz.
been.
That ain't it.
To be honest.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
guess if
looking
you like
bad
wet
too.
dogs, no diss, Melvin. I guess if you like wet dog, then wet dog is your thing.
Oh,
You know,
Dogs gotta eat though. Dogs gotta eat.
Hey, man.
There he goes.
And that's what's wrong. Your dog was over there eating and lost 40% of his stomach, man. Stop feeding that dog, man. I don't know what you feed them over
What's
there.
with this couple thing? Dang, I need to bring you up here in my screen then.
I don't care about that.
They
Do
trying to
what
do
you
this couple
do.
thing, y'all.
I know.
You know,
And
Dude.
the queen making a guest appearance.
I know. What's up, Queen? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm woke tonight.
There you
Hey.
go. There you go.
I ain't
And-
mad at you. Look, I ain't mad at you.
She said she woke.
She used to be snoring somewhere.
Mhm.
You know, worked out. Talking about how the show go. You could
Because no, honestly, every week I want to get on here and say something. I'm like, ooh, that's the topic. I'm gonna have something to say, and I wake up. And
Right.
I be seeing you in the comments. You be like, oh, you be liking, like, yeah, I'll be there. Then I'll be looking like, okay, Yeah, she ain't here today. I ain't mad. Anything else in the ratchet news before we?
OJ. I
OJ.
don't know why. I don't know why Bruce had something to say. He need to really be quiet.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, Bruce killed somebody too. So
he changed his whole text after he killed somebody.
yeah, he killed somebody too. But OJ is a problem, though. We can't pretend like OJ didn't do it. One, we can't pretend he did do it. OJ did do it. DNA was found there.
Listen, Mark Furman. Listen, Mark Furman.
I'm not saying that he deserved to. Well, I'm saying he's a murderer. We can't pretend like the science is not there.
Hey, dog.
But the law is fucked up, and I was glad that it got off.
You, sir.
Wow, Melvin always talks like
Melvin,
this.
I am disappointed.
No,
in you.
so
what do you want me to say?
No,
you can say the
you
truth.
can say exactly what you want.
What's the truth? What's the truth?
The truth is he was found
justice system is designed.
That we know the justice system is fucked up, right? So there's a lot of black
no,
wait, listen, hear me out. So there's a lot of black people that are in jail that didn't do a crime, and OJ did do a crime, and he didn't go to jail because he had money. Name a millionaire.
Okay, hold on, time out.
Name a millionaire that's on death row. Name a millionaire that's on death row.
Time out.
I know that's right, Anika.
I didn't want to bring it up because y'all be on me about my black militant. So I'm glad somebody else said it. But sir, I need to hear your basis on how this man is guilty. Because one, we need to discuss how in a 25-minute time frame this man went over there, killed two people, right? One being a martial arts expert that had defensive wounds on his hands. You know what I mean? And then went home, changed clothes, cleaned up the scene, got on the airplane, flew to Chicago, and then came back, right? He did all that in 25 minutes, right? So I need you to explain that first.
We don't know the time frame. That's
the time frame they gave.
They do know the time frame.
But that's the time frame that they gave.
We weren't there. What we know is his DNA was there.
You just said he was guilty like you was there.
All we know is his DNA was there. So with DNA.
Either way.
Wait, Melvin. Wait. So they did find like there's some DNA underneath her fingernails, but it didn't come back conclusively that it was OJ's. But then also there was
it wasn't her.
OJ did it.
Hold up, but then also there was some DNA
or whatever his name is.
Did likely match OJ, but it wasn't like I forget the percentage. So it could have been there was a theory that's out. All I'm going to say is like this. If he did do it, he wasn't alone. Because there ain't no way in hell he could have did it by himself.
What does he do alone? Nothing. He didn't even run away alone.
Kids there to see their mama's head cut off. Ain't no black man going to do that now. Let his kids see that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of baby daddies do a lot of things.
But sir, hold on. Let's just stick to the facts. We're going to stick to the facts. We're not going to
all right, let's stick to the facts.
Circumstantial evidence, right? Because you're talking about DNA, right?
That's not circumstantial evidence.
No, listen, because it is circumstantial because even during the trial, they said there was a chemical known as DMTA, which they use to store blood in vials so that it doesn't coagulate before it can be tested, right? That's what all that DNA that they found had in it, right? And then when they asked the lead detective if he was guilty of planting evidence, he pleaded the fifth. Right there on the stand, right? He did that.
He pleaded the fifth to just his name after he got caught lying. He pleaded the fifth.
Because that's what liars should do. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what they should do.
So then anything about that.
Hey, look, if we're looking at the case objectively, right? You really think OJ went and cut two people's necks damn near completely off, pulled their tongue out through their neck, and left them in the middle of the.
Do you know how big OJ Simpson is? Do you know
OJ was 48 years old when this happened?
Mike Tyson is about to fight a 27-year-old.
Bad knee.
Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson.
And OJ Simpson, one of the best athletes
who has arthritis. The dude
You know what,
has
Cheryl?
arthritis,
Cheryl,
son.
you're
He
right.
don't have no. He don't have no.
DA did not prove their case
He
beyond
didn't have
reasonable doubt.
arthritis 30-something years
hold on.
ago.
Yeah, he did. Actually, he did. And then my question is, so why didn't the glove fit? But here's the thing, though. So
Because if you leave a leather glove out in the
Cheryl
rain
said,
and the sun and
like
it dries
Cheryl
up.
said, DA did not prove their case beyond reasonable doubt. There was some doubt there, and Mark Furman helped that by pleading the fifth. He helped that out a lot.
We're gonna pretend. I can't believe we're pretending like OJ didn't do it.
We ain't pretending shit.
Okay.
No,
He
I
did
can't
it.
believe,
He
sir,
did it.
I can't believe that you're
He did it.
pretending that the justice system that y'all believe so wholeheartedly in,
No.
tried by a jury of his peers in a criminal court case in front of the fucking nation that was found not guilty, and we still trying to find excuses for the man to be guilty with no real evidence besides, I feel like.
It's not that I feel like it's the overwhelming evidence was.
What is the over? Please tell me what the overwhelming evidence is.
He had a knife wound. Why did OJ run? Why did he run?
Did he run? Melvin, you were here during this time.
I was here.
That was a 35 per hour chase on the 405 freeway. It was 35 miles per hour on the freeway. That's not a high speed chase.
Name somebody else that could go 35 miles an hour on the freeway and not get rammed off the freeway by LAPD.
Melvin.
Name somebody else that could go 35 miles an hour on the freeway and not get rammed off the freeway.
Everybody in traffic in California.
No. Nobody could cruise down the street like OJ did without
So
getting their tires flat.
The police to let this man have a parade down the 405 for 4 hours. Is that OJ's fault or is that
no? It's an example of there's two different justice systems, and the justice
system.
We're
not gonna do that now because there's plenty of black men with a whole lot of. Diddy's gonna go to jail, bro. We can't say because he got a lot of money.
Diddy most likely did it.
That he get to escape justice.
But Diddy most
Bill
likely
Cosby
did it.
Got locked the fuck up.
Diddy did
it. R. Kelly got locked up.
I don't know about Cosby. Cosby
they would have locked up Michael if they could have found a way to put his
Michael didn't do it.
Home pigment ass in jail. You know what
Michael
I'm saying?
didn't do it.
Michael did. Hey, Michael didn't do it.
Michael didn't do it.
Michael didn't do it.
R. Kelly
didn't do it. Michael didn't do it, but he had a DA. Hold up, Mel. Michael didn't do it, but he had a DA that was hell bent on trying to get him in jail. And that's so again. So with that being said, I mean, had he not would have fought that second one, I don't know what would have happened, man. So you know,
they were trying to bring Michael Jackson down.
If Michael did it, he would have been in jail.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't do it.
That's why he's not in jail.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah. I can't believe he's sitting up here arguing
now, if you're poor,
a man that was proven innocent in the court of law by a jury of his peers.
Cheryl said,
all the evidence that you say they had, and we just mysteriously let him walk away with murder. It sounds like nonsense. It sounds like I'm white and I say so.
No. Court is different. The court system. If you've been in the court system, I'm sure some of you know how to deal with the court system.
Hey, don't put that on me.
It's not equal, and it's it's not the actual facts. It's not what you can prove. It's about how good your lawyer is.
You're saying it's never equal to us.
Right.
Exactly.
It's about what you can't prove for us.
You can't say the justice system is built to put black men in jail.
Exactly.
And then say the same system let a black man run free on murder.
The system didn't let him get off. The jury of his peers let him off.
Here's the thing, Melvin. Some of those jurors, they wanted to put his ass in jail. They cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he did it because again, Mark Furman said he pleaded the fifth to what contaminating DNA, to maybe planting DNA. He pleaded the fifth. Hey, you know what a person who pleads the fifth does? That is a liar. Because if it was truthful, he wouldn't have had to plead the fifth, right? If he would have said no.
Melvin, simple question. Look, simple question, Melvin. Simple question.
Then we're gonna move on.
Look, have you ever slept with a little kid?
No.
You see how you didn't have to think about that? Did you have to plead the fifth?
Exactly.
No.
If you didn't do it, you just say no.
Good point.
That's my whole point.
That's a good point.
But the court system.
Cheryl says,
Listen, youngin, a white woman wasn't dead after when they think in the hands of a black man.
They killed
Americans
Emmett
never
Till
gonna
for
let
whistling
that.
at a white woman, and you
Yeah.
think they let OJ kill 2 white people and go home? You know what I'm saying?
They didn't want to let OJ go home.
Cut it
They
out,
burned
man.
down. They burned down
They
Tulsa
tried everything
because they thought a
possible.
black man raped a white woman.
I
Hold on,
said-
Cheryl
A whole
says.
nother show about this.
I said
Right,
they
we are.
tried.
We might have to do it. No, I don't know if I can do it after party tomorrow. We'll see how. We'll see. No, I don't think I
They
can do it
tried
after party
everything to
tomorrow.
put OJ in jail.
We might have to do something. But hold up. Before we move on, Cheryl says, "Listen, youngin, the real crime was OJ killed a white girl. How dare he?" said white America. They haven't forgiven him since.
They
You know
haven't.
what?
Exactly.
That's true.
But
It's like
why
the
why
biggest
do we
case
praise
of all
OJ?
time.
My question is,
We're
why
not
do we
No,
praise
praising
OJ?
him.
I'm
We
not
said rest
praising
in
OJ.
We're not
We
praising
say
him.
rest in
No.
peace.
Because everybody we're defending him like
He's
He
dead.
didn't do it.
Why
I
are
don't-
y'all
He
attacking
got
the
he
man?
got
I'm not
proven
attacking
not
the man.
guilty,
I
Melvin.
just-
That's the fact.
all the facts that I know.
Is that
Oh.
he's
We're not
dead.
defending Diddy. Diddy did it. He didn't do
Yeah.
it.
Those
Okay.
ain't facts with OJ. Even his little girl. Do y'all remember what the little girl said?
Yeah.
What his
No.
daughter Sydney said?
Yeah.
Mommy
What she
was
said?
arguing with the men outside. OJ could have went in the house and killed her in the house with no problem.
Exactly.
And
Wow.
why did the little girl say he was arguing with the men?
It's a
Those-
little
Come on now.
it's a
Those are
little
Colombian
kid.
necktie
That's
that
not
she was
credible.
seeing.
Oh man.
They were saying that was. They were saying it was.
Little kid don't
All
know
right,
daddy,
so
boy.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna come back. We're gonna circle back. We might come back on a Monday or something. We're gonna talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta talk about
we gotta
that.
talk about
Yo,
this.
your ass better
What
show
we
up
talking about
too.
now?
I will.
Huh?
I'll come with the evidence this
He
time.
ain't gonna
Please,
come back.
Uncle boy, I got.
Well, hey, here's the thing. We'll circle back if we want to come back in this episode. We will. We'll take off one of the topics. You know, how about that? If we want to come back and do it.
Yeah,
The
you should have
topics
asked
are-
about Chris Brown. You should have asked about Chris Brown and the other boy. The take out. What's his name?
Hey,
Quavo.
Quavo.
I don't
moving
know
on.
anything about them.
Moving on.
Wait, what happened?
You don't know
No.
about Quavo, but you know OJ guilty.
No,
I don't believe you,
I
sir.
I don't know what's going on with Quavo and Chris Brown. I like
know
Chris
They were
Brown.
talking about Carucci.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
believe
Chris
you.
So
Brown.
Quavo
Chris Brown.
came back and made a bar like why you beat up your girlfriend, but he ain't say nothing about when he beat up Saweetie in the elevator. You beat
Yep.
up your girlfriend too,
Ooh.
little man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all I know is
Words from
Chris
the queen.
Brown got some sharp teeth, according to Rihanna. That's it.
Man,
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
hurry
Well,
up and move on, sir. It's
all
Thursday
right.
to the
So
Republican
today's
convention.
topics. Moving on. This is gonna be a whole clip, just so you know. It's gonna be a clip that's gonna go on YouTube.
You
So just so
goddamn
you know,
right.
the topics today is it okay to cheat respectfully?
Nope.
What's respectfully?
We will talk about that.
That's why I'm
Is it
away.
the next topic we're gonna talk about? How long should you wait to smash after the first date? We're gonna talk about that. Also, is it okay for a step parent to discipline the partner's child? We're gonna talk about that.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
We already talked about that before.
No, we did not.
Remember the birthday party thing with the kid, the daddy showed
But that
up?
was
That was a different
Disciplining.
scenario. Different
is
scenario. There wasn't no
spanking your
discipline
child.
there. There wasn't no discipline. That was the stepdaddy putting the father in
Right.
check, saying you don't show up. You know, this is
Right.
something about a stepmom disciplining the child for being disrespectful.
Putting their hands on your kids.
When the daddy was there, why the daddy couldn't whoop his own kid? But we'll get there.
Well, so they said, the daddy said he wasn't there. You know, he gave permission over the phone. But we're gonna talk about that though. So which one should we start off with, panel?
Let's start off with the respectful
The first one.
cheating.
Yeah, that's the one adoration is the expert in.
No, I want to talk about the step parent one. 'cause-
Adoration doing that.
Easy
She be
answer.
doing that respectful cheating.
Yeah, adoration. She's one of those passport girls. So she
Listen, y'all know what we be doing out here.
No, I didn't say
Being
that.
around the world.
Country stays outside.
Being around the world,
Hey,
no
there-
Diddy being
there's
around the world.
different morals in Thailand.
Girl.
They have different morals in Thailand. There's different rules.
Completely
in
different
Thailand.
rules. Sorry, really.
There is.
All right, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. So if you want to come on as a guest, the link is in the comments on Facebook. Make sure you hit the link. But also just know that if you're coming on and you're using your phone, make sure you have your headphones on. And also just know that if you're using your headphones, that they do act as a microphone, so they pick up on everything that you're doing, whether you're chewing, snoring, farting, burping, whatever. It picks up on everything. Like Quez likes to say, this is the production. It's going out potentially to all over the world, so you don't want nobody see you. on camera looking like an ass. So make sure that you know you're being put out there and you could be clipped up at any time. So, and also make sure you hit the like and share button. The best way to support is to hit the share. So therefore your people can see. And if they want to come on and drop their 3 cents, we welcome everybody. This is a safe place for anybody to come on, say whatever they want, however they feel. You know what I'm saying? So, but jumping right into it, Nene Leakes from the Housewives, I guess, was quoted as saying, she doesn't mind if cheating is done, but it's respectfully or something. It's something really stupid. No. And then it had people talking about it like they're. I sent a question of the day, and it had my comment section lit the funk up. So we're gonna see the clip, and then we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about it.
For cheating, I could deal with that.
You can?
I might, yeah, because see, look, if I'm here in Georgia and you went to San Francisco for the, I'm saying any city. I'm saying if he went to New York for the weekend,
okay, go ahead.
What you don't know
won't hurt you.
It won't hurt you. However, if you're going to cheat, you need to do it with respect. Now you do need. I don't like people who are not respectful. So these are the ones that aren't respectful. Yes. They're talking to the side piece and lying to them. First of all, you already lied to whoever this is on the side. So if you're gonna be respectful, you tell that person, you give me 50 feet on my woman. Don't ever approach me when you see me with my woman.
So that's the rule.
Number one, you can never approach. I couldn't imagine somebody approaching me. It would just be like, what?
Who are you?
What is happening?
Who sent you to me?
What are you doing right now?
Yes.
So yeah, I do agree that there have to be respectful cheating. Is that what you call it?
It's called respectful cheating. It's when your side piece doesn't call my phone saying, put my man on the phone, B. And I'm like, well, dang, girl.
Or posting on your social media.
Yeah, or when the side piece posts the arm of the man with his tattoos so you could see the year he was born and the year of his daughter. So that you can identify that, yeah, girl, this is my man too. That's disrespectful cheating. Keep your side pieces in check.
That's true. Keep your side piece in check. Yeah. Well, if your man had a side piece, I mean, has he ever had a side piece?
My man?
Yeah.
Although he's African, he has never had a side piece.
Now, respectful.
That's funny.
So, funk world we living in today.
That's funny.
First off, I'm gonna say just like this. Shout out to whoever did her nose, because old girl used to have a nose to where she can smell from California to Africa. And I don't know what happened to it. She had the nose like Gonzo, and that nose is gone. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got some work done. So shout out to her plastic surgeon. That nigga did a great job.
Yeah.
She just looked like so much younger. I didn't even know who she was when I first saw her new pictures. But she cheated on her husband before he passed away. That's probably why she feels like.
Was she respectful about it though?
Well, he was dying.
He did.
He wanted her to.
He wanted her to.
That's the difference between an open relationship and cheating respectfully. It's nothing about being respectful about cheating if you're in a committed relationship.
Amen.
And if the other person doesn't know about it, that's in the relationship, that's still lying, that's still cheating, that's still deceit, that's going to get you knocked off.
All disrespectful.
It's being deceptive,
Exactly. Mm-hmm. My opinion. But to each his own. But like I said, if that's how you guys swing, literally, then that's not really cheating.
Yeah,
that part is my drift. Yeah, but
that's I agree. It's not cheating. If that's what you agree for your relationship and those are the guidelines, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I guess it brings to my next question, right? This I'm gonna ask the panel: if you quote unquote supposedly love somebody, how do you step out and you do something like sleeping with another person, or you get what I'm saying, or inviting this person into your personal space? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many things that can transpire in that interaction. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be like you can slip up, and if you're doing it unprotectedly, you could have a baby, or you can catch some. Or what if, quote unquote, you guys catch feelings? So I guess to say, if you're having an open relationship, quote unquote, or if you're doing it respectfully, do feelings not get hurt?
Well, I'm sure in any
Eventually-
relationship there might be feelings might get hurt.
There's gonna be feelings.
There's that, and in every relationship, the importance of sexual or intimacy is not just sexual. It could be emotional. It could be you're literally partners with each other. It could be, oh, we're both business partners, and if we get a divorce, how would it affect the dynamics of our family? Let's just stay together. You do what you do, I do what I do, and then we just have our own guidelines. There's different aspects of how people decide their relationship. And I just think not everything is set, because some people could just cheat and beat and not care. Because how many times when we were younger did we sleep with multiple people and we're like, oh well, not a big deal. And then we get in a relationship and then we care solely about that person. So it all defines about what sex means to that person in that relationship and per that couple.
Not even just sex, intimacy. What does that
Intimacy,
mean?
yeah, because sex to some people is not intimacy. Intimacy might be when you get off of work, I rub your feet, I make you a bath, I cook for you, I do all those things, and you're not, your sex drive is low. You don't want to fuck. You don't want to do it. You had a long day. You're like, I ain't about that. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. Your sex drive is low. Your libido's low, and then you allow that person, man or a woman, to go and do whatever they do to get their pleasure somewhere else because you didn't want to do it. So it's a give and a take. It's just like in anything else.
I don't know. D?
Okay, so how I took it was she's not saying that she wants somebody to cheat, because a lot of times us women don't know that some men cheat and they get caught.
Well,
What
that's
she's
not
saying is,
respectfully.
for those men that do sneak off to go cheat, be respectful. Don't have no chick coming to my house. Don't have no chick calling me. That's what she's meaning. Because I was shocked when my neighbor said the same thing. She was like, "He better not ever let nobody come to my house. Don't let nobody be calling, showing up, starting no trouble." I think that's what she's saying. Like, have some respect. If you're gonna do that dirt without me knowing, don't cause no drama. Don't mess up our household.
But that's just like you do what you want.
Melvin, hold on. I got. So I'm gonna play advocate a bit. So, or not necessarily advocate, but got some concerning questions. So, how do you control the actions of another person? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do what they want to do.
Is that not like a form of settling? Like, you're settling.
No.
Do you not think more of yourself to think that you deserve better, so you settle for this because you feel like you can't get nobody else? Like,
it's not that she's saying like you have to have a conversation, because even like when I've told my ex, when we was engaged, like don't let me, don't be bringing nobody, better not ever come to this house, say nothing or call me. That's not saying I agree with you to go do this, and that might mean that's the end. When somebody comes and calls, that's it. You know what I mean? Because I have that to me, that's cut off. I'm done. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I can understand what she's saying. Like, you better have some respect with it, because if it comes this way and it gets to me, it's just like saying, if you do something and I hear about it, or the proof comes, the evidence comes, we're done. We're a done deal. That's the
thing, though, is that you don't have control over the other person. So
but I control over me and what I'm gonna accept.
Yeah, but knowing that in your mind that could be going on, your trust is gone now. Or do you?
Right, but if I have that in my mind, then I'm done. If I feel like something ain't seeming right, and I get an inkling, we got to
why does the conversation just simply mean don't cheat?
But that was a different thing that was stated.
Respectfully is not necessary. You know what I mean? How about you just don't cheat? Period.
Well, yeah, but
and we won't have any issues.
But men still cheat. People
are, you want to know what it is? Let's just be dog honest about it. So what it is that what she's saying, or what, again, because a lot of these girls, they look up to these housewives, basketball wives, or whatever. So what she's saying is that if you get with a man, and I've seen something else that was kind of crazy, but if you get with a man, I guess, who quote unquote has money or has some type of status or some type of stature that that he's allowed to pretty much do whatever he wants as long as you don't know about it. And as long as you don't know about it, then it's respectful cheating. But again, you're subjecting yourself because you don't know what this man is doing. He can have 4 or 5 different women, but at the same time coming back to you. And what is he keeping you there for? So again, it's a way for a woman to say something like that. It says to me that she has low self-worth. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't see herself in the high regard.
I don't think
that's what it sounds like.
I don't think it's that. I don't think she has low self-worth, because if you hear about how she talks about herself and how that's what she's accepted in her life and her relationship, because a lot of people, they've been cheated on so many times. They're like, I can't control that motherfucker. I've been cheated on 10 relationships straight.
Right.
I can't control that person over there. But if you dare cheat on me, or if there's an inkling of this, then I'm gone. But just do what you got to do. You like Jada Pinkett said, you know who you are. You know who she said. Will knows who he is, and she said the same thing. So
it's what it gives off. I'm gonna have to side with my brother, man. With my brother third. Sounds like those individuals who not willing to pay 50-50 end up in these types of situations where you have to say, please respectfully cheat on me.
I know a woman who
we not listen. Before you get started, you know what I'm saying? Somebody outside playing basketball, you should take a look at that. But what we gonna do is we're not gonna pretend like in the 50s and 60s and the 40s when these men was paying 100% of the bills that they still wasn't cheating on their wives. You know what I'm saying? And your grandma May couldn't say shit about it because he had a whole nother family on the other side of town. Right. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no social media for her to post pictures of.
Wasn't there a Denzel Washington movie with that? Fences?
Hey, I'm just saying it's a reality. So you have to pick your battles wisely.
She stayed right there with them the whole damn time.
I'm not saying that you don't deserve a man that pays 100% of your bills, because there are men out there that are going to do that and are more willing and capable of doing it for the right person. But I'm just saying, on the general consensus, the men that you want to pay 100% of your bills, when you sign up with them, because they know there's a mass majority of men that are not paying 100% of your bills, that when you sign up for that team, you end up at Diddy house and you turn into a little sex worker, and it got to be respectful. You know what I mean? That's all you said. Just don't shoot it in my eye. That's what that sounds like. Just don't squirt on my face, please. That's what that sounds like.
Meek Mills.
Please, just don't shoot on my face. You know what I mean?
But
that's
we
what
know
that sounds like.
Some men cheat. That's
y'all
what it's gonna be.
But I think it's not. I think they put it ignorantly, because it's not cheating if that's the guidelines you set and that is acceptable for your relationship. So it's like that's like respectfully stealing or respectful robbery. What is that? They contradict each other. You can't be deceitful at the same time respectful.
Here's the thing, Melvin. I'm all about being honest, right? I believe that, again, as a man, especially as a black man, we should walk around and let our nuts hang. If you got to sit up here and be deceptive or sneak or lie, whatever, then I don't call you a man. You know what I'm saying? Because a man's going to do what he wants, say what he wants, if that's the case. But my thing is, let's talk about accountability on the man's part. Now, if you say that you love this woman, right, and you want her to be your all, and especially if you put a ring on her finger, then why are you necessarily cheating? And again, I can only speak for me and for what I know as other men. We are men. You know what I'm saying? So again, we have to be able to keep ourselves in check. There's times that we've acted out before when we were younger, but at times you have to mature. So if you're talking about settling down and setting an example, is this the example that you want your son to see, that you want your daughter to see, that it's okay for someone to step out on you as long as it's respectfully done? You know what I mean? I think that we should start looking at to start showing them like they have more self-worth about themselves. Like, you shouldn't accept this. You shouldn't accept this and be okay with it. And I don't care what type of agreement, because again, if we're talking about the way of the world today, I mean, look, this is why what I said earlier, we have a lot of people being influenced by these basketball wives, by these housewives, and I still don't even know what it is, the funk that they do. But they have some type of influence on some of these young girls, and this is what they're thinking, their mentality. So if you think about it and you put yourself in the shoes of maybe like a father, and you're seeing your daughter out here being stepped out on, you know, by this dude, and he over here being with this one, what is that saying about you as a person that you're being okay with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, call me old school and traditional, but you know, if you got one woman, and again, let's not act like.
I don't think that's old school or traditional at all, but I think it's what your lifestyle is. Your lifestyle and how your religion is not everybody else's culture, and it's not everybody's relationship, and it's not some people want that. Some people are high flyers, they want that lifestyle, and they don't involve the kids. My son doesn't know all the things me and my wife do. Why should he? It's none of his goddamn business. Kids stay where kids should be. So I'm not gonna bring, if I was in her place, I wouldn't bring another woman around my kid. Why would I do that? That's you're mixing the family dynamics. So no, that wouldn't be the thing. So it makes sense for some people in some relationships, just like some people believe they don't want to ever have kids. Some people never want to get married. Some people never want to be in a relationship full time. Oprah. There's some people there's some people that's the lifestyle they have chosen, and that's what they have accepted. They're okay with dating other people and not being for a lifetime. And because to them a lifetime is too damn long to be with one person. And
Go
so
ahead, Melvin.
it's just it all depends on what you want for your lifestyle. And so I don't judge other people's lifestyle because I don't live in their shoes. I don't know what they've been through, and it's what they decide to accept. Some women that have kids and decide never to remarry, and that's their choice because they don't want another person around their kids, regardless of their age. Some women decide, hey, I have 2 kids, 3 kids, and they're young. I want to remarry, and I want to live my life.
So let me ask you something, Melvin. Let me ask you something. Are you married?
Yes.
Why did you want to get married?
Several reasons, really, because my wife was always there for me and always supported me in the lowest times, no matter what. Whether I was in the Marine Corps or out the Marine Corps, when I was sleeping in a trailer, when I moved back to my parents' house, whether I have 2 houses, her love for me didn't dictate on what I could provide for her. Her love for me was about me being there next to her and her. That was it. So
that's beautiful.
That was what I was like, damn, I can't, there's nothing I wouldn't give for my wife, because
that's beautiful.
Like I said, she was there when I had nothing, and she's there when I have everything. Material things don't matter to us. It's what we mean to each other, and that's why I decided to marry.
So with that being said, so why would you invite someone in to take a piece of something that's sacred to her? And again, I said, I kept religion out of it because I already knew where some would go with it. I kept religion out of it.
For me, it would be different. The way we view things are a lot different than a lot of other people, and I can't judge other people for their relationships. But if let's say 30 years from now, and I'm like, I can't please you, and you're 20 years younger, 10 years younger than me, and you want to live your life, go ahead, live your life. I wouldn't care. If I can't make that person happy, why am I stealing their youth away from them? And that's why some people need to get divorced too. And so some people need not be together. And so it all depends on the relationship and the person. But for me and my wife, I don't check her phone. She doesn't really check my phone. She has all my passwords from day one. She logged into my bank account to send money to her bank account all the time. I don't check up on her. We have this, we are the same. We are one. So any password I have, she have. And that's always been like that since month 6 of our 8-year relationship. So it's
because you're a pick-me, sir.
No,
she's a normal person.
No, it's because if I was to decide to do something,
it was a joke, y'all.
No, I know. If I was decide to do something, obviously she would know.
What if she decided to respectfully cheat?
there wouldn't be a respectful. It would have to be a
breaking out of the
conversation. It would have to be a conversation. I'm like, well, if you truly feel that way, if I can't truly give you something, and I'm obviously lacking in some department, then maybe we shouldn't be together, or maybe we can live separately, or maybe we could do co-parent this way.
No,
we would have to have that discussion.
What if you provided her a sense of comfort? You provided her a sense of lifestyle, and she doesn't want to give that up, but she still wants to have her fun on the side.
Well, if it's fun, then it would be different. Because if it's a lifestyle, that the whole thing about earlier about swingers, it's a lifestyle. So either you're in the lifestyle or you're not. It's just like hip hop. Either you're hip hop or you're not. Either you're down with the black culture or you're not. It's not. There's no halfway. There's no halfway.
I thought you were right there. You down with OPP or not?
You can't be halfway in it and then be like, oh well, I'm Candace Owens one day and then I'm freaking somebody else the next day, Tupac the next day. It's
I
like,
missed the Candace Owens one. I want to talk about her.
Fuck Candace Owens.
We're not talking about it right now. Adoration.
Adoration. What's your thoughts on this? Adoration. I'm curious.
Oh, on this thing, right? This topic, right?
Yes, this one right here.
Okay, so when I saw the video, when I saw it on Third's Facebook, I was like, what? But when I saw the video, it looks like they're kind of joking. So I can't really take it seriously, but it does look like what they're saying is to all the cheaters out there, which there are a lot. And we all know that, you know, in general, men are famous for cheating. So it was her gay friend who dates guys and her who dates guys. It's true. I mean, I'm not lying. So,
women cheat, they're just better at it. Don't do that.
Wait. I don't hear all that better at it stuff. I hear
Wait. So just
different form of cheating too.
Said, let's fill up the statistics, but hey,
no,
let's keep it a buck. Someone already called y'all out talking about y'all be taking these girls trips, going down to Jamaica or Bahamas or going somewhere, whatever, with your girl.
Going to Thailand,
you know, then some dude come around, whatever, and then all of a sudden you conveniently single. So you come back to wherever it is that you come from.
I said
no, that's where work husband.
So the way that they presented it, they were talking on a male perspective of respectfully cheating. Because if it was
go ahead, Adoration.
If it was a woman who did it, a man would not be able to handle what she was trying to say. To respectfully cheat. There is no such thing. That's why
I have a question. So hold up. Wait, Adoration. I'll let you come back. Put a toothpick because again, statistics over here, and then Mrs. All Men Cheat, you know, in Thailand. My thing is, so you know, okay, so all men cheat, but why are there so many damn Maury episodes? No, wait. Why are there so many Maury episodes about paternity suits?
Women cheat more. They do. I'm a woman and I'll say
I don't believe that. But like I said, I never said all men cheat. Listen to what I said. I said we know that they are famous for cheating. And the reason is
Maury proved otherwise.
It's
easier for women to get caught if they get pregnant.
But wait, the reason is because based on our systems for generations, it has been okay. Now we're finally in a time where women are like, no, it's not okay. So there are still women just getting loudly cheated on, respectfully cheated on, and people who don't know they're getting cheated on. And then there's actually men who don't cheat. It does exist. But for a long time, it has not been a problem. It has
been people have always unicorn, no adoration. There really are men who don't cheat out there somewhere in the universe. People in a different galaxy on a third planet. Come on now.
I'm saying
people cheat. People cheat. That's it.
I said people do cheat. What I said, I'm talking about. I'm laying the foundation of what I'm about to say because, like I said, it's her and her gay friend talking, and a lot of women, you know, are used to the idea that men cheat because most women got cheated on.
But come on, let's be honest.
Hey, let her get it out because I want to hear this.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm talking about I'm laying the because everybody else was talking about the situation very seriously, and I'm saying that I have to talk about it lighter because from what I'm seeing, I don't think they were like, these are my standards in my relationship. I think they were just saying like, this is the respect line, right? Because on top of getting cheated on, a lot of ladies get approached by a lot of ladies. Random ladies like, listen, da-da-da-da-da. They find out the guy been cheating on them with Sierra, Keisha, Tamira, this one. So they're like, listen, there's a line of respect. So the funny thing to me is that I actually hold my guy friends to that same standard. Okay. Now I grew up, I was kind of a tomboy, right? So I hung out with a lot of guys, played basketball, But there was one time at least, where this one of our friends, she contacted me and my 3 sisters all the way from the USA. And we were in Dubai. And she's like, you know what I mean? Who's talking to my man? Yada, 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 yada. And I was like, and I went to him and I said, excuse me, sir, is this your girl? He's like, oh, that's my ex. She's crazy. I told him, da, 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 da. Don't have your girls contacting me. I told him, if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing or whatever, get that situation in line. I told him, don't ever have.
You hold your homegirls accountable to the same standard.
Were one of y'all talking to him?
He was cheating.
We were all just friends. We were all just friends.
He was
like,
cheating.
Oh, okay. And wait, one of the girls, we knew the girl he was dating in Dubai. So I'm like, I don't know what you got going on, but whatever you got going on, if my name comes up in one of your girls' mouths, don't ever speak to me again.
And that's not respectful cheating.
That stuff. So
right?
I'm not saying it's respectful cheating. What I'm saying is I do understand the joke that they're coming from. Okay, because if I am, I'm not nobody's side chick, but I'm saying as a friend, if there's a problem between you and your girl and my name is coming up for any reason, so I understand the joke that they were coming with. It was a joke, obviously. It was a joke the way they were talking
that was
about
too
like
specific for a joke. They talking about
they had details
and things that people
when I say it was a joke, I don't think it was just like a joke. I think it was like they were saying like have this respect for this or that, but I don't think it was like, hey, these are my standards in my relationship. You know what I mean?
I don't think we. My other statement was people cheat because how old is the statement? Is the statement the milkman's baby? There hasn't been a goddamn milkman in 30 goddamn years, but that's been around. The milkman's baby.
Longer than 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the milkman's baby and in the military, Jody. So anybody that went off to fight wars, World War II,
the thing that still goes true today is mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
And so there's it's
but
just
that's
people.
not even what I was talking about.
I know. I was just saying, not against what you were saying. I was just saying in general, people cheat. It's not just men or women. People cheat, and it just goes back to the time of.
Well, we had statistics over here, and Mrs. Men are famous for cheating. You know what I'm saying? But again, Maury proved that to be not true.
Statistics. But that's Maury had a show for 25 years just taking DNA tests.
That's why they were talking about it. So
how many times did we see? Hey, how many times? Hey, Quez, how many times did we see you are not the father? No, first, let me back it up. I'm 100% sure that that's the baby father. Look at his eyes. Look at you, look just like the baby. Maury, you are not the father. Oh my God!
That run to that couch in the back.
Can we read what Google says?
What does Google say about men cheating?
Men are more likely to commit adultery than women.
That's not the point, though.
It must be written by a carpet munching.
That's true. We know that, but the point is that we were talking about why would she say something like that. I'm just saying when something's so normalized, at least in people's minds, that's when people can just talk about it like it's a joke. Like me and my friends joke about, honestly, guys cheat all the time because from what everybody knows, even I'm talking about the men though. I'm not talking about girls. And when we talk about girls cheating, then the guys get sensitive. They go from joking about it like it's funny to then, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm like, well, it's the same thing, right? And they're like, no, it's different. Oh, listen, if a woman cheats, her heart's in it. It's da-da-da. See,
I caught that, Alexandria.
We do it with our body. It's different. We can cheat, but then we can still love you. And yeah. So like I say, it's just a normalized conversation because for so many generations, and I'm not saying women haven't been cheating, but it's been acceptable, quote unquote, for many generations. It's just becoming not acceptable.
Now let's keep it real, because again, so what's happening is y'all women try to justify your bullshit. Oh, he cheated or he did this, so I'm gonna go do my dirt. No. I can just start getting back at him. A lot of wives stay right with their husbands. No cheating. A lot of girlfriends stay right with their guys. Oh, he must still love me. Men are different. They do. I'm not saying they're not cheaters. I'm just saying, we know that. Shit.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Weren't you the one last week talking about? I got a lot of guy friends. They be doing all kinds of crap behind your back. I know. Yes, you do know. You know.
Yeah, and I got homegirls too that tell me they dirt.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They be doing they dirt, especially if they feel like they're not. Whoa. So here's the thing. So, men cheat because, again, like sex is like a sexual appetite to them. They're not looking to get like an emotional connection. When women cheat, it's something that the men is not doing for them or not providing, quote unquote. That's the reason why they cheat. So some women are doing it because they're not getting some from their dude. They're not getting the hugging, the intimacy or whatever. So they seek it in somebody else. Or maybe this dude doing something different. I'm trying to tell you.
No, listen, I know hoes. Okay. A lot of girls.
Well, of course. I mean, you live where you live.
Exactly.
You know.
All right. I know both sides. I know the
sex worker you.
They cheat for no reason. They be cheating for no reason. Trust me. Trust me. But that's not what I was saying, though. I'm not debating about if men cheat more or women cheat more. I'm just talking about the way that, like we're saying, why are we talking about it so casually? Like it's like, oh, funny and a joke. Because that's how people talk about cheating. A lot of people
that's how two women in a car talk about cheating. Men don't talk about cheating like that.
They ain't laughing.
That's how two women in the
because
car
men
talk.
are more hurt by it because it's not.
Damn it! I didn't spit out my tea.
It's not as normalized. It's not as normalized for men to get cheated on, so they're not to the point where they're laughing about it. Women have been laughing about it for a long time, from back in the mistress day. Oh, my
that's because when men get cheated on, they can't take it. That's why
I sure didn't laugh.
Yeah, we don't laugh about
They're not
that.
going to joke like
I didn't laugh.
And we're not going to tell the homie because he going to laugh at us too. You know
Exactly.
Even though
It's
they
not
have
as socially.
I don't want to know if you
It's because
cheating,
of
keep it on
our
the low.
society. Our society, women have been getting cheated on like it ain't even like it's not even cheated on. At
But
one point,
now-
it wasn't even cheated on.
But
It was
adoration,
mistress.
adoration. Now some women are now learning how from men, so now we master it.
I know.
Now we do it better than them.
I said that the other day. I said, women are starting to act like
The truth is, y'all been doing it better than us. Let's keep it a buck.
Don't try that.
Hey, we
men are still more likely to cheat.
Listen, we not gonna pretend like Rosewood didn't get burned down because the white woman was cheating on her husband and blamed it on the black man. You know what I'm saying? So this been going on. We not go. Now I had to hit y'all with some history for y'all like that one. Yeah, they burnt down the whole city because the woman was out there cheating on her man. Instead, she got raped by a Negro. You know what I'm saying? They burnt up the whole Negro community because she was out here cheating. You know what I mean? So y'all been doing this shit too. Don't act like y'all just been victims in the system this whole time. And in 1999, y'all decided, you know what, we gonna start cheating too. No, y'all been doing it too. Cut it out. Cut it out.
2008.
2008 is when y'all started.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you've been cheating since '67. I don't want to hear that shit.
Goddamn.
You've been cheating since goddamn Kennedy's assassination. I don't want to hear that shit from you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
These are These are like, yeah, I beat Marilyn Monroe to the Happy Birthday song. You know what I'm saying?
You know
I was already there before she got there.
They ain't show you pop out the cake. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Where them tunnels at, D?
Wait, did Marilyn Monroe even have a man?
She
had multiple men.
Who, me?
Marilyn Monroe.
Was she in a committed relationship?
Yeah, she was married before.
Yeah, she was in a committed relationship with penis. Didn't matter which one. It just had to be penis.
She was married to Joe DiMaggio. She had, I think, like 2 or 3 marriages. You know what I'm saying? But she was getting it in with both Kennedy brothers.
Okay,
allegedly.
And that's one white woman.
One white woman?
Princess Diana.
You want to know why some of these people are taking these DNA tests?
Princess Diana.
Wasn't she like everybody's mistress?
Look at Harry's dad, Princess Diana. Just Google the thing. She was fucking the horse trainer. He looks just like him. He don't look like that ogre. King Harry or whatever that guy is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He looked like that. The
he got melanin in his skin. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, there was no allegedly.
Yeah,
that's why they
didn't
crashed
want
their car in that tunnel.
The royal family. No, I want all the smoke from them, but I'm
They
saying
killed
allegedly. I don't know.
Come on, along with it. So now I'm gonna be on the fence and play devil's advocate. So Edward, Quest, and Melvin, y'all ain't never cheated when y'all was in a relationship.
Hell yeah.
Don't ask them that on this panel.
Hell yeah.
No, we didn't say that. Yes, I've
No,
cheated
I didn't
before.
say you didn't. I'm just asking you a question.
No, I can say that wholeheartedly. No.
Yes, I did lots of times.
Third is a pastor. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
gotta talk about
third could
him.
do no
The rest
evil.
of
Annie
us-
is
the
a
rest
liar.
of us-
So-
hey,
told me
listen,
something different, but okay.
Third was
let's be
beating
real.
more
Listen,
guts than
different.
Muhammad
Yes.
Ali.
Look, I'm gonna give
Oh,
y'all
yeah?
Third was out
game.
there.
I'm gonna give
He
y'all
was
some
out
game
there.
right now. I'm gonna
He
give
was a
y'all
man
some
of the
game
cheeks.
right now.
I
Like
was
just
third.
how women.
Melvin's stupid.
Hey, listen, just how women have they whole phase. You know what I'm saying? Men have whole phases too.
We didn't
Not
say
all
like-
women
Men
have
have
a
whole
whole
phases
face,
too.
but okay.
Yeah,
Two.
third was a
Yeah,
hoe.
two.
Third, tell the
Don't
truth.
worry, adoration. You
Tell the truth, third.
still fresh in the game. But you know,
I
once
didn't
you-
have that.
Adoration is
once
okay.
you-
Not every woman has a whole face. It's okay.
Right.
Hey,
Every
So-
woman has a
listen,
hoe
I didn't
face.
say every.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say every. I
I
used the
don't.
term because
they just laughed a lifetime.
hey, boy, cut it out, Miss Knight. No, I'm just saying, like realistically, if women have them and men have them, that's why I say I didn't say all. I didn't say all. Men have them and women have them, right? What tends to happen is, depending on when you have that phase, determines what type of situation you end up in. You know, men typically have theirs early, right? Men, middle school, high school, college. You know what I mean? We usually get the whole
20s,
phase.
30s, 40s, 50s.
But you know,
60s,
but listen,
70s.
I'm gonna give you some
Hey,
game.
you know what? Hey, you know
time
what, Quest?
out.
My new shirt.
I got
Quest,
you.
my new shirt. My new shirt. Quest is gonna be "Who hurt you?"
Hey,
No,
look, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
got
these
you.
motherfuckers here.
Look,
Yep,
I got
it's fact.
you. You know who those men are that wait till they get 40 and 50?
They've been
Niggas who didn't
they've
get
been
pussy
cheating since they were
They
young.
in high school,
They just
in
keep
college.
going.
Those are
Hoes
the people that are
hoes today,
see,
hoes forever.
those are the
You're
men
not-
who
you're not
were
hearing them.
focused. Listen, those were the men who were focused, right? And they got a whole lot of things done in their early years. They went and got doctorates, degrees, and they became lawyers and all types of certain types of professionals.
Child
Or
support.
they were just weirdos and they happened to, you know, get 30, 35 and got some money. You know what I mean? Because they never got pussy before. So when they hit 40 and 50 and their life was situated, they out here with no kids. They got a house, they got cars. You know what I'm saying? Now their whole phase start because they have all the things that attract women, and they're not used to that. So now they went from having no bitches to a plethora of bitches. So you know what I'm saying? Now the whole phase begins. That's what I'm saying. People who get their whole phase out early, men and women, usually turn out to be like, I don't want to do this because it's kind of stereotypical, but there's a certain demographic of women, right, who got their whole phase early, and they turn out, and now they in their 35s and 40s, and their kids is 18. They 40, but their daughter and kids is 18, right? And now they got a whole lot going on. They got houses, they got cars, they got their whole phase out early, and then they turn into productive human beings. Same thing for men. Just men tend to get their whole phase later when they ain't getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
What about those men who
What?
continue their whole phase from teenage years in their 20s
Yes.
and
Those
30s
are
and
boys.
40s and 50s?
50s, 40s.
That never
They're
got
men.
it.
Yeah, those are dudes that have not matured.
They're
Yeah,
some
they
sluts.
never got
They're not good
They're
men.
they're
but
just
men.
sluts.
Those
Some
are-
women
those
are
are-
sluts.
No,
too.
Thank you, Melvin. They're hoes. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
They're
no
just
adoration. I'm
sluts.
sorry if those
That's it.
men those are not men. Those are still like dudes who
No,
are stuck in the
they're-
boys mentality.
They're still men. We know so many.
Ooh.
I know
Oh,
women that are
look,
50 and
if
still
you
sluts.
find a
They're
man
still-
at 40 that ain't never
Right,
stopped
man.
cheating,
Right.
that means you knew about him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know a lot of people.
That means you knew about him before you got with him. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? I don't want to
exactly.
hear that
Get with
shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
If he been cheating all the way till 45 and he ain't never been with nobody, he ain't never been married, he ain't never had no real girlfriend, he been cheating this whole time.
Or they are married
Y'all
now.
women
They're still
talk
cheating.
way more
Because he
than men
not
do.
married, don't
That's
mean
what I'm
he
saying, man.
That's how women are able to cheat, because men don't really like to show their women to other men. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you might get thirsty and your little penis get hard and you try to, you know what I'm saying?
Because
bring a little thirsty ass over here to the house while I'm at work.
Lying.
But when y'all talk about the men y'all sleep with, you like, yeah, Leroy came over here talking about he was gonna help fix the sink. And he tried to get him some girl. I had to put him out. He know he number 17 on the list. And then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have these conversations. Don't look at me like I'm
Who's
crazy.
y'all?
Not you, adoration.
Not adoration. She was on the. You were on that cult compound.
You live on a convent. I'm talking. You live in a convent, Sister Mary Clarence. I'm talking about the other women in society. Yeah.
Adoration had to throw off the glasses for that. She's like, wait, hold on.
But you can't tell me y'all women don't talk about men.
Yeah, we talk about y'all, but me and my
too.
Not our sexual lives.
No, yes, y'all do. Because listen, now we're gonna be transparent. Do you really want to go there?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Because when I met Denisha, you know what I'm saying? When I met Denisha at the post office, right? Yeah, don't jump now. When I met Denisha at the post office, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, get your hand off my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
He hurt.
When I met Denisha at the post office, she had been in a previous relationship with one of the workers there, right? I didn't know. You know what I mean? Until I wasn't even talking to her for real yet. I just, I seen her. I'm like, okay, cool. That might be, you know what I mean? So I'm headed towards it.
Her work husband.
One day, I just happened to walk up on a conversation between her, this other individual, and about 4 or 5 other people in the middle of the post office. And Denisha was saying, didn't I tell your little dick ass not to come back over here talking to me?
I'm going to sleep.
No, don't believe me.
But so what, though? What does that mean?
It didn't
have to do with cheating.
But y'all don't talk about that type of shit.
I don't.
We were in the middle of the post office.
But she was she wasn't talking to her girl.
I walked up, I said, whoa. I said, ma'am, you can't do that to people.
But she wasn't talking to her girlfriend.
I wasn't talking to my girlfriend.
Right.
I asked this person to stop following me around all day.
Yes, you should. I do too.
Yeah.
If you're following me around and I get scared,
I tell you who was there to hear it. I told you to leave me alone.
Yeah, I would have said something like that too for them to stop following me.
Man. Hey, so I gotta put this out there in case someone is watching. Despite what this one is saying, no, I did not cheat in my marriage. So no.
We said relationship.
No, you said committed. So a committed relationship. So no, I did not.
You ain't never had a girlfriend back in high school that you cheated on?
Ain't no girl thought
in high school. No.
Why you lying? Middle school?
After high school?
No. I'm telling you, no.
Good for you.
We all have proud moments. We're not.
Now,
No.
So I will taxi cab confess. There's this one girl who I was seeing. We was in a relationship. She cheated on me. So my thought process was, okay, I'm gonna get back at her. I tried to do it, and it just didn't. I didn't feel right about it. But as far as in a committed relationship, like a ring on the finger, someone who I'm actually with, no.
Just dating.
And even though he told that story, that still wasn't cheating. Right. I never cheated. I was done.
My point wasn't about the cheating. My point was that women, y'all have these conversations.
I was talking to the person. I didn't tell anybody else. I was saying,
exactly. You told everybody else.
Well, he was right there. I was telling him.
No, but that's different. That's not cheating. That's way different. Telling him to get away from her.
No. So adoration, what you missing? He didn't say that. She said they were cheating. No,
he said that.
He was saying that women have these type of conversations, whether it be subtle, whether it be blatant, whether it be whatever. They have these conversations.
You gonna sit there and pretend that you don't be at the LA Fitness in Thailand? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what they call it. You know what I'm saying? They call it the Bamboo Fitness out there in Thailand. They're having all these conversations with men about their relationships and your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be having these conversations. Every story you tell us, you be talking about my friend at the basketball court. You never say whether they male or female. But y'all was talking about a lot of
most of the basketball court are dudes.
Exactly. I knew
The
that. I
dude?
just wanted to see what you were
The people don't
the
get
dudes.
all the info.
They dudes.
Yeah, I already knew the answer, but I wasn't trying to put you out there. I'm just saying, you having these conversations with all these men at the basketball court, right? About relationships. Shut up, Third.
No, the thing is, like with the guys at the basketball courts, they always turn into these big debates. You know how people are. They hear something like how you guys just jumped when you guys heard cheat. When the guys hear, either they hear cheat and they want to defend guys cheating, or they want to come and be like, "What cheat too?" Then they get all.
That's right.
Then everybody's yelling and screaming, and
Adoration,
girls are laughing. And we
Thank you.
Some reality, adoration.
Yeah.
Them men don't care either way. They want to hit.
They just play basketball.
Yes, adoration. They do.
They don't care.
Adoration. Yeah, he's not lying. They're there for a purpose.
What, at the basketball court?
Facts.
Yeah, they're there to play you one-on-one and to make sure that they guard you extra hard.
They're playing for cheeks.
They play each other.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're there to impress you. Yeah.
They're playing for cheeks.
They're there to impress you, but I'm trying to tell you that they see something that they like.
They ain't playing for keeps. They're playing for cheeks.
I feel like every guy's out there.
They know why you're there.
Oh my gosh,
They know why you're there, and they're trying to put on a show.
How you know it worked?
Never did.
Huh?
Because he was there too.
No, you know what?
First off, I don't live in Dubai or Thailand. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in the red light district like that. You know what I'm saying? Nor am I in Baltimore with dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in California.
We just messing with adoration, man. We love adoration.
I love adoration all the way from Thailand.
Way out there, so we know we can pick on her.
You just make sure that you don't get no full court press from them dudes. You know what I'm saying? They try to invite you onto the court, you just happily decline.
I can't, guys. I suck so bad at basketball. It's crazy. I be on the side.
They know that.
Pause.
Oh my god.
No Diddy. No
I
Diddy.
can't believe you'll do that. Come on, run faster. Then I got the audacity. I am terrible.
They want to see you run. Trust me, they want to see you run.
Yeah, they want you to
They
get out
can't.
there.
I can't run.
You know what, Third Marquez? Stop.
They want you.
Hey, we giving her game. We giving her game.
There are some girls though that
You
are
know
really
the
good.
deal, Queen.
There's a few girls that play.
Oh, there be girls out there too. There be other girls besides you.
These guys are like one of the guys is actually from the NBA. Like these guys are like good. But there's
He's
like
not
two
from the
girls that
NBA.
play
He's
for
in
that.
Thailand. He's from the D League. From the G League.
He's in Dubai. Dubai.
That's right. You're trying to give her some D League. She's like, yeah, girl from the D League. I wouldn't give it to you.
Girl, I played it in the pros. Come on.
I could never.
Let me guard you.
I played with Kobe.
Kobe?
Oh, girl. Yeah.
We just messed with your adoration. I'm sorry.
So Miss Knight said that when you let people into your relationship business, you might cheat, basically.
No, you are gonna cheat.
Yeah.
Ain't no Mike.
When you're talking about to other people about your relationship,
no,
I'm gonna say of the opposite sex.
Yeah, not people. The
opposite sex.
Thank you.
So if you
Thank you, Queen. The opposite
opening up
sex.
to guys about
You
what
call
you're
me
doing
Queen.
wrong, or you open up to females about what your woman is not doing. That's how Alicia Keys got with that man right there. But anyway,
Swiss?
That part.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave all that alone. But
D, are you?
Where'd Toes go?
D, are you good? D got the gangster pose. Are you good, D? Look like she's doing an album cover. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, D got that bamboo wicker chair from the swap meet back in 92. Let's see that chair, D. And my mama took a picture in the chair like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember.
Also, you want a bag right now?
No, I'm just saying that's the nice chair. I remember them big old chairs like
no,
that.
it ain't came
That's
out.
not, that got like some.
So understand
Oh,
that.
I thought it was like the old school
This
wicker
chair way
chair.
more than you. This chair ain't there.
You said
When you got your office set up nicely, this chair ain't nowhere near that. So stop playing.
Oh, okay, my fault. You know what I'm saying? You a goddamn zebra in Africa with all your money. You know what I'm saying?
I got it from my Indian vendor.
Drop that
Actually,
to the
if you want
chair.
to know, I got it from my Indian vendor.
I'll be right back.
All right, then,
That's where I got
so
it from.
All right, Melvin. Damn, he didn't even wait for me.
Bring back some snacks.
I did have something to say
Okay,
from what
go
Melvin
ahead.
said.
Cheater.
I've been waiting
She
patiently.
said cheater.
We've been waiting too. Go ahead.
Whatever. Nah, because he said something about he don't or he wouldn't bring his kids into the cheating or whatever. The kids know.
They know.
They know.
I promise you.
Yep. They
I
know.
promise.
Yep. So you can try to hide from the kids all you want. But
Yes.
they know.
Yes.
I
that
definitely
part.
knew every time.
Yes.
Yep. I did too.
Same.
My kids did too.
Hey, hurry up with that shirt, nerd.
I'm talking about like in like look,
You
The
know.
kids know.
They can hear you.
oh y'all can hear me? Oh,
You try to whisper in the mic.
Hey, edit that part out.
They can still hear you.
I don't want any of my stepdaddies to feel offended.
Any
But
of
I
my
can't drop my
stepdaddies.
3 cents.
You drop your 3 cents. I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
Just singing the song.
I gotta give the ladies some information. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your kids know.
They do.
They always.
Tell him. Jess, he don't own the rights to that song.
Yeah. Hey, kids feel the energy.
They
before
do.
Adults can ever say anything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's their superpower. Is that they read energies. You know what I'm saying? That's
superpower.
why I always believe my children when they say they don't want to fuck with somebody. I don't
Yes.
ask why.
Ooh.
I just, hey,
Yes,
my kids
Quiz.
don't fuck with you. I can't fuck.
Yes, Quiz.
It's
Word.
that simple.
Little.
Come on.
Yeah, when they got that energy like something wrong with you, I know something wrong with you.
Right.
I don't
I
even
feel
play
it.
about that. I don't play about that at all. So
Yep.
your kids definitely feel energy way before you pay attention because you've been trained to ignore certain things as you grow in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's just weird. They just this, they just that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of automatically justify certain things in your head as you get older. But children don't know how to justify yet. They just know what they sense. And they sense danger. And they sense weirdness. And they sense pedophiles. And if your kids say, hey, Daddy, I don't like that person. Man, it's shit. Well, we don't like that person now. We speaking French. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't like them no more. Period, point blank.
Amen.
What's up,
All
Greg?
right. Hey, what's up, Greg? So there's background noise. I had to. You came on kind of hot. So again, y'all coming on. Make sure there's no background noise. There's nothing going on in the background. Your headphones or your microphone. So remember, we're a production. We don't want to look ignorant. You know what I'm saying, to the world. You know, so we're gonna try this one more again.
Got you.
All right. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing good. Working hard like always.
But every time we see you, you sitting in that damn chair. You don't never look like you working. You know what I'm saying? You at work. You be at work, but you don't be working. You know
Oh, I done did the job. The job is over with. It's lunchtime.
I heard that. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the next topic. Yeah, it's 7:30. So so just to summarize it, there is no such thing as respectful cheating. Nene leaks with the leak, whatever the you stupid for that one. Anyway, so moving on. Yeah, she's the ass of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
that ain't right.
I said what the funk I said. Do you need the shirt too? I said the funk I said.
She cool with me.
She's a goofy. Anyway,
she get her wigs from me. I ain't tripping.
Hey, supply her with all the wigs. Cover the baldness. I ain't mad at it. Do your thing.
Don't be talking about my client.
Hey, do your thing. Protect her, girl. She's dumb.
She was one of my clients many years ago. Be careful. She might not pay.
Right.
I know her for real.
We ain't talking about yours. Who did
My what?
Who he was backing up? Diddy and who else? Third was backing
I ain't never backed up no Diddy. Let's stop there.
Terror.
Yep.
Who?
Candace Owens.
I ain't back up no Candace Owens.
Why did I miss Candace Owens?
She on your page.
No, I did not back up no Candace Owens. Candace Owens is a sellout to me. She's a token Negro. You know, so I don't mince my words with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Anybody who support, she's who?
She's smart. She's dumb, but she's smart. She's educated.
Yeah, she getting her money.
I'll give her that.
She's
but don't try to come back over here when they not messing with you over there.
Hey, when they cut the check, you can't come back over here.
Right.
I digress. Let me be
Yeah,
quiet.
go ahead. Next topic, sir.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so we're gonna let the panel decide. Is it okay? No, we already did that one. How long should you wait to smash after the first date? Or is it okay for a step parent to discipline a child?
Let's go with the step parent first.
Okay, yeah.
I want to hear from the rest of the panel. Panel, is that?
Oh, with adoration. She already said it. She picked it. Let's go.
Thailand. Let's go.
Let's go.
I feel like we're gonna talk about it for a longer time. That's why. That's the only.
No, we're not. So
No,
anyway,
we're
on a time constraint, young lady in Thailand. I know you got to get to you got some things you need to do out there. So
she got
I gotta go play with
You gotta get the bamboo fitness. You know what I'm saying?
It's the word.
She gotta go hit them basketball courts, y'all.
Next game starts in an hour and a half. You gotta get dressed and be up there ready to go. Ready to coach.
All right, so there was a clip recently of a mom confronting a stepmom about disciplining her child. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna show you guys the clip.
Something I don't condone, and I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me, because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father because your daughter was being disrespectful.
She could. Okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful, and even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody, no bitch, excuse me, but really not excuse me, to put their hands on my daughter.
Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her. However,
baby,
what
look,
I'm trying to tell you
it got to
is
be
that
something
in my
that you
house
said
where
to
I
her
pay bills,
for her
where
to
I
even
stay,
feel
that it ain't gonna be tolerated.
Okay.
The child's
Well, I'm
gonna
gonna say
stay in
this:
the child's
we
place.
can't talk together. We can
Oh,
see together, but we can't talk together.
But what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm.
Okay, so why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because what you mean what I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my daughter.
Let's stop it right there, because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was she being disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time, call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me. I'm the one that birthed her because this is my daughter. He is. But look, if he's not here to discipline her, then you need to wait. Because
you just could have called me about this. You
don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. And this is what I have to do to get through to y'all. If I got to pull up and act the fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm going to do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity, that's just.
Ooh, deep.
It's like 4 things in there.
Yeah.
She bitter, but I feel her if that's their.
You can't say she bitter, but
she is. She's definitely a bitter baby mama. Definitely.
Right.
Your wife touching my daughter. But now, if you was raised how we were raised back in the days, it does take a village. Now, that's number one.
True.
Number 2, if it was a relationship, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I don't hit his kids. I don't whoop other people's kids because he's there. I let you discipline your kids. And it all depends on what relationship all of you have.
Right.
As co-parents, as that child's support system, as that child's step parents, as everyone that's working together to raise that child, to bring that child up. This is already a bad situation because maybe the child disrespected that lady because the mama always talking about that lady.
Facts.
Number 1, I'm still not saying that it's okay for her to hit his daughter. He should have hit his daughter. He could have waited till he got home in that situation because that's her type of mom. Now, I do have experience where there has been step parents who do discipline their children and the other parent is fine with that. I'm just saying. Not in my situation, but I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, shit.
We can't hear you, Greg. You gotta learn how to work your phone, sir.
I had to mute the mic. I'm sorry.
hold on,
I muted
you.
the mic. I muted it.
There you
There's
go.
some background noise going on.
I don't care if the child is being disrespectful. We don't know how our kids act when they're out of our sight.
That part.
And if you're the step parent, which I am one, if your kid is acting up, it's going to get hands, period. You can raise all. If you don't want me to discipline your child, keep the child over there. Don't bring them in my house. That's it.
Right. Anybody else got anything to add on top of that?
Hitting your kid is bad, period. And it's worse when somebody is not the biological parent doing it. That's even worse. It's a partnership. Although you may be the parent, that's co-parenting right there. There's always a way to get your child to do something, but by beating them, you're not teaching them anything. There's never been all the studies and everything. You could beat a kid to death, and you haven't taught them a damn thing. So disciplining your child is I know. Well, look at how many of us got beat as kids, and how many of us.
Well, first off,
let's
stop that. So beat is completely different from discipline, like spank.
Well, what are we talking
about? So no, because we're gonna keep it a buck on here.
What are we talking about? Discipline.
Hey, I let you speak.
Hey, cut.
I'll let you speak.
All right, cut. Go ahead.
All right, you know what I'm saying? The thing about it, we're going to sit up here and let's not negate the fact that some of these kids out here are bad as F. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're completely out of control.
I agree.
Hold up. And the thing about it is some of the things is like the old school discipline ways, you know. So I'm telling on myself a bit, you know what I mean? Like, I tested my step pops. Me and him got into it. And he had to lay up the hands on me to show to let me know who's the authoritative figure in here. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to test him. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things where it's like, yeah, you have to sit up there. I believe that spanking is necessary because I think sometimes you have to rear that child because some of these children are getting out of hand. And now we're living in an era where, you know, the simplest thing of like, you know, if you just yell at your child, oh, I'm calling CPS or I'm calling, you know, whatever, the police get involved, whatever, or they're too damn sensitive, which is why you have a lot of these kids out here acting up. There's a lack of respect for adults because of the fact. So beating is completely different than spanking. You know, I believe that there should be a good spanking or whatever, but no, you should never beat a child because you're never going to get no problem solved with that. And it's against the law.
If you have to spank a kid for constantly being disrespectful, then isn't that the problem of the parent? Because that kid is disrespectful because you raised him to be disrespectful. Then
no.
Okay, then why beat him? What then?
Each child has different
raise him to be
temperaments.
disrespectful. You think he's gonna change by you beating him or spanking?
I did.
Hell yeah.
No,
Spanking is with an open hand.
I don't think
it is
so.
legal to spank your children.
Whether something is legal, slavery was legal, so that don't mean shit.
Hey, hold up. So still to this day, I have a reverence for my mom. She didn't play that. Let's just put it like that. So I respect adults.
In Oklahoma, you could beat your wife with a rod not bigger than your thumb.
There was kids today who do not have a reverence for adults. You can see a kid today that they're sitting up there, they're cursing in front of their moms. They're calling their moms, you know, cuz, blood, bruh, all this other stuff. There's a lack of respect that these kids have for adults. You know what I'm saying? They're doing certain things, and it's because they're not being reared right. It's that old school discipline that, you know, you get from your grandma, from your moms, that I think that's what's lacking in today's society.
You just said it. They're not reared right.
So right. You don't blame the children for that. You blame the society of the parents. Like, see, I muted my mic on purpose because I didn't want to cut nobody off.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that you guys are doing it. I'm just saying I'd be very passionate about this situation. And Greg, me and you would have caught hands instantly. You know what I'm saying? What you talk about? You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on my guy. Is bro, I'm coming to see about you. That's just how I personally feel. You know what I mean? I don't care what you're talking about. Because I've been in the position. Now, I haven't had stepsons that I've had to raise. You know what I mean? I've had stepdaughters, and one is 22 now. You know what I mean? And I've never had the inkling to put my hands on her to fix the situation. You know what I mean? So maybe it's different with girls. And now that I got a daughter that I created now, I still find it hard to whoop her. You know what I'm saying? Or to spank her. That's just me as a man.
But I bet you she's disciplined.
I never felt it necessary for me to put my hands on the women in general. Now, secondly, if that parent is active, see, bro looked like a whole punk. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you knew them women was at the door arguing. First of all, my wife not answering the door if somebody knock on the door, unless I'm not home. You know what I mean? Like, you're not responsible for going to the door because it could be anybody at that goddamn door. Luckily, I got cameras and shit. But still, you know what I mean? If I didn't, my wife is not the responsible party to open the door, and we not expecting nobody. First of all. Second of all, you know what I mean? You heard them women up there arguing. You're like, come on, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Girl, if you want to take your bitch ass back in the room, you know what I'm saying? And let these two grown-ass men at the door argue. Because obviously you're the woman in this relationship. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness,
if you did make that type of situation, like for real, sir, at the end of the day, if your daughter is being disrespectful to your new wife, you know what I mean? I'm going to take care of that when I get there. I'm not going to tell you to whoop my child, knowing that me and her mama already on thin ice. You know what I mean? We already got some hectic shit going on. I'm not going to give you permission, knowing that she's going to come over here with the rah-rah shit, and then you with the bullshit too, because you see her attitude at the door. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't all Christian and holy at the door her damn self, which means you got some type of animus towards that baby mama as well. You know what I mean? And I don't want nobody like that disciplining my child when you feel a certain type of way about me, because you're gonna take out some shit on my child that I'm gonna have to kill you folks.
Yeah, you weren't there. You weren't there.
Real talk. Like, so if there's no real understanding between the co-parenting portion of this, you shouldn't be putting your hands on other people's kids.
Period.
Let's just say that to be safe. This is not the 80s, the 70s, where you can run down the street, somebody smack you upside your head, call your mama, and then when you get home, she smack you too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that era no more. This is the era of you put your hands on my kids, I'm coming to shoot you, and you know what I'm saying? There's going to be nothing but drive-bys, and I don't give a fuck if you was trying to correct my child and how disrespectful they were anyways, because there's a generation of mindless zombies raising children that are on perks and mollies and drinking Hennessy in the middle of the daytime when everybody else at work. You know what I'm saying? And they got on
when they're ditching school with their friends.
Right. It's like this is a generation that we're not prepared for, but we help create. So you know what I mean? If we're gonna be honest, this ain't the day where you can run around and just smack people kids up and say, hey, what the fuck you doing? Because you might get your old ass shot. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I agree and disagree at the same time. Hey, D, do you have anything?
I agree with Quez 100%.
No, I hear what Quez is saying. I hear what he's saying. D,
I'm saying I agree and then I disagree. I understand where Greg coming from, because I had a stepchild that thought that they could spit, and that child cut up every time. So my thing is, take your child with you, or don't bring the child over here, and don't get mad if the daddy's not spending time no more, because your child can't act right. Even if the child is fighting with other kids, but you stand up to me and tell me I need to shut up and spit, I'm hitting you. I'm gonna have to beat that ass. You can come get your motherfucker. You know what I mean? Your kid. Let me keep it nice. Come get your kid and take your kid with you. They'll be sitting on the porch waiting on you. Because even the mama said in that clip, I know my child be disrespectful, but you said don't touch it. Then you take this bitch with you. Let me wait.
No, because even in the clip, she said she was playing like dumb, like, no, she's not disrespectful. And I'm like, how do you know? You know what I'm saying?
You don't know your child.
It's how her mama acting. Yeah.
You don't know your child when they leave your presence.
Her mama says she knows she cuts up, that she acts up. But she don't want her.
You play the clip back.
Yeah, roll it back, because her mama said, I know.
Yeah. She was like, my daughter's not disrespectful. And Lady's like, yes, she is.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Hold on. I got it. It's right
something
here.
I don't condone. And I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me, because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father, because your daughter was being disrespectful.
She could. Okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful, and even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody no bitch, excuse me, but really not excuse me, to put their hands on my daughter.
Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her. However,
baby,
what
look,
I'm trying to tell you
it gotta
is
be
that
something
in my
that you
house
said
where
to
I
her
pay bills,
for her
where
to
I
even
stay,
feel
that it ain't gonna be tolerated.
Okay.
That child's
Well, I'm
gonna
gonna say
stay in
this:
the child's
we
place.
can't talk together. We can
Oh,
stay
we
together, but we
sure
can't talk together.
But what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm
Okay, so why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because you know, what you mean what I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my
Well,
daughter.
let's stop it right there, because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was
And
she
I
being
gave her-
disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't you, why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time, call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me. I'm the one that birthed her because this is my daughter. He is. But look, if he's not here to discipline her, then you need to wait. Because
you just could have called me about this. You
don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. And this is what I have to do to get through to y'all. If I got to pull up and act a fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm going to do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity, that's just
The ladies wrong.
I would have gave them both gloves and said, fight it out. Go for it.
What?
Mike Tyson and
No.
Nah.
Is that what Jesus would do, Greg?
Nope.
Actually, everybody always says that. Jesus went into a temple and whipped people out. Jesus did a lot of stuff.
What Bible are you reading?
Jesus killed a lot of people.
So Jessica, go ahead.
Jesus was cutting up, bro. Don't do that.
You was flipping over tables.
Jesus was up there
He
cutting
did.
up a little bit.
Got a whip and beat people's asses right in the temple.
Hey, he
So
disappeared for some years because he was John Wick from 13 to 33.
I did not know that. Well, go ahead, Jesus. Go ahead, Jesus. Sometimes
Jesus
you
was
need
hot in action.
Hey, sometimes Jesus, you need to lay up the hand down on people. I agree.
Yeah, Jesus was about to
Go ahead,
action.
Jessica.
That nigga, his daddy was God.
Get into the mic, please.
Goodness. Okay. Is that close enough?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I can hear you, girl. Come on.
We can hear you. Go ahead, Jess.
Thank you. So for that situation, that daughter was definitely disrespectful. Just from what I've seen, I got a daughter. She was disrespectful because of the way that the, I guess, quote unquote wife, I'm not sure if she's really a wife, because I think in that clip she said the biological mother called her his girl.
No, she called her wife. She said your wife is
eventually, like, I don't know if you watched the whole clip, but eventually she said your girl or something.
She said wife.
Okay, but I watched the whole clip.
All right, go ahead.
But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, that kind of plays a role too. Like if she's technically the wife or the girlfriend, that kind of plays a part too, because a girl is going to disrespect, from my experience, if the girl is not a wife compared to a girlfriend, you know? But it also depends on the way the child is raised, the way the father is, because I raised my daughter to be a certain way, but because fathers have more impact on children in general, that plays a part too. So if the father he seemed like a little chill kind of father, yeah, she definitely disrespected. And for him to say yes to her disciplining was completely wrong to me, because the mother should have been there. I'm sorry, because there's already animosity between the girl and the woman, the girlfriend, wife, whatever she is. So the mother the biological mother should have stepped in and disciplined, or the father should have did it after he got home.
Yeah.
So let me ask you,
before you give your significant other opportunity to hit your child, I think there should be a conversation between all three parents. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Exactly.
That's why she showed up like that.
Because
they're present.
Because I was getting ready to ask, like, so is it okay for a child to disrespect the adult in this situation, whether it's the girlfriend or the wife? Is it okay?
Situation is it okay? Because it's still an adult. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why
Like,
we got. My father had Mr. Wood. That's why my father had Mr. Wood to set order.
Yep.
Who's Mr. Wood? because Melvin seems to be delusional.
Mr. Wood is a 2x4
because I wake up
that
with
was
Mr.
painted
Wood.
with a hand.
Not a switch.
Not
I
even
wake
a
up with-
switch.
I wake up with Mr.
Hacksaw
Wood.
Jim Duggan in this motherfucker.
I think that's where my mom got it from because she threatened me a few times. Don't make me go get the 4x4.
Listen,
You know, in Tennessee, it's still legal. You could beat your wife with a rod or a twig not bigger than your thumb. Yeah, your wife.
Wife?
No.
Yeah.
Or Oklahoma.
It both. It was a rule in the
Down
South.
south.
I forgot. In Arkansas, you can't cuss on a lake either. That was another one I learned.
Yeah, they got weird. And Florida, you can't sell your children.
I did.
I'm sending you.
So you could
You can
beat
send me,
kids
'cause I'll be
and your
good.
wife some places.
It's evil.
They used to do that back in the day.
So where you moving to, Melvin?
I haven't
Obviously,
decided. I'm
California
going
ain't
to
the place for you.
Thailand because Thailand's where deviants go. So I'm gonna go to Thailand.
You gonna be a passport, bro? You already a passport.
I'm gonna be a pastor in Thailand. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a pastor in Thailand.
And he's going straight to the basketball court.
Yep.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
Shirts versus skins.
Wow.
Talking about he got next.
Oh shit. That boy
Now, but
sick.
from my perspective, though, I feel like you have to, again, discipline your child to be in those situations. But then if you get anything from your child being disrespectful around a certain adult, let's say the mom doesn't like the other situation, maybe she doesn't like the other girlfriend, wife, mom thing, because she just doesn't like her. But it's not your decision. Rather, it's your decision. Whether you like her or not. So if you feel like your daughter, like you said, you maybe you said something to make her whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I understand people being more protective over their kids now. And the reason why I think people are more protective is because all the stories we're getting from the last generation. Like, oh, my kid got molested. Oh, my kid got abused by this person. Oh, the whole village thing was great. But then there's a lot of stories of like, oh no, I got traumatized, this, that. And
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
the village
You gotta protect
protecting
your
the
kids
predator instead of the children.
Exactly.
I got you.
So
Yeah, I
I
hear
think
you.
that this generation's a lot more sensitive about the protection of their children, which I condone. You know what I mean? I don't believe in other people hitting other people's kids. The problem is when you start talking about blended families, things start to get a little weird. I think that if there's another parent present, like there is a mother. It's not like she doesn't have a mother. She has a mother. And so I do believe, like you said, I don't believe that the new mom or the stepmom should be laying her hands on the child because she doesn't necessarily have to. And I don't mean not discipline. I said not lay your hands on. Okay?
Yeah.
My
That-
family.
There's a difference.
Right. Now, you can lay your hands on your own blood, flesh and blood. I do believe in that now. Okay? But I don't believe that if you're not the flesh and blood, you necessarily need to lay your hands on them. There are other ways to discipline
Hey,
a
hold on,
child.
real quick. Let's be honest. That little girl go over there talking shit because her mama be talking shit.
Her mom said.
Exactly.
That's just the truth.
That's- yeah.
That little girl go over there talking shit because mom be talking shit at the crib.
Right.
And I will say this. Yeah. And I will say this though. If let's say I'm the stepmama and this little girl's coming over being all bad, then it's time for the three of us to sit down and make a realistic situation. Hey, I'm not gonna put my hands on anybody's child, but the way your child is acting when she's present with me is not acceptable in my presence. So from now on, when she comes over, she gotta be with her daddy or she gotta be back with
Hey
you.
man, for all we know, the
Okay?
mom could be over there high-fiving the daughter, talking about good job, girl, because she like the queen
So
said
take
she's
your
still bitter.
child.
Yeah,
Some
Take
kids
your
are.
child, cancel your nail appointment, cancel your hair appointment, and take your child. And when the dad's not working, he can be with his child because the bottom line is mom and dad need to get their child situation together. To me, in my opinion, my dad was scary enough. Like whenever we were left, like it was like mom and dad were leaving, he'd walk out the door and be like, "All right, everybody, love you, kiss, kiss, kiss." Beatings doubled. If you needed one beating or one spanking, and he was gone, and you conjured up needing one spanking, you were getting two when he got home. So I didn't act up with people. We never acted up. In fact, people thought we were the best. We used to get money for how good we were. People thought we were the best.
No doubt, but here's the thing,
not.
Adoration, though. But you're not a stepchild, though. It becomes a different dynamic. It becomes a different dynamic between the relationship between a father, a mother, a stepchild, step parent. Because again, So as a stepchild, some of the things that you're thinking about is, oh, this person ain't my parent. This ain't my mom, ain't my dad. Who's this person to tell me? Or why isn't my mom and dad together? Why ain't they working out? So you have this growing resentment towards this person that you don't even know could be a good person. Or you're taking the sentiment of the person, of the parent. You know what I'm saying? Well, my dad don't like this dude, then I don't like this dude. Or if my mom don't like this girl, then I don't like this girl. So it becomes so many different dynamics of a stepchild that they project this stuff, and then becomes disrespect. And so because they feel like, hey, this isn't my parent, I can say whatever, I can do whatever I want because there ain't gonna be no discipline. You know what I'm saying? They can't touch me. You ain't my mom. And if you do touch me, my mom might try to come whip your tail. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole scenario of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different dynamic.
That's true.
That's I had that conversation with my sons. Hey man, quit telling that dude that I'm gonna come over here and shoot up the place. Like you can't keep saying that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. I really had to tell them that. Like, if that's who your mama is dealing with, bro, you gotta chill out. You can't be like, oh, my daddy gonna come over here and whoop you. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't because you're gonna put me into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the scenario we're using now. If you really feel like you in a situation, you call me, and then you know what I mean. I'll take care of it from there. But like, as far as you just, you know what I mean, out here like, bro, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? My daddy will shoot your ass and all that. Like, but you can't. That can't be your trump card. You know what I'm saying? That can't. But that's what a mature parent would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I mean? You going over there tripping. You know what I mean? You better chill out for I let them hit you. You might say the shit knowing that you ain't gonna do it, but like you still gotta correct your children. It's not never gonna be, well, what did you say to them to make them act up? The bullshit. Bullshit. Bro, what did you do? Don't come over here to these people acting like how you wouldn't act at my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'll pull up over here and whoop your ass too in front of them. Now you're gonna be embarrassed.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
But all parents are like that, even though that's where it starts. You still need to discipline your child. And a lot of parents, depending on the situation, and they raising their kids as their friends, and they're discussing stuff that shouldn't be discussed with the child, leads to situations like this.
Say that.
On that part.
I talked to my two girls, not to cut you off. I talked to my two girls when I got with my wife now. I told them exactly how it was going. It didn't work out between me and your mom, and now I have somebody else. The same respect that you give your mom is the same respect you're going to give this young lady that I'm with, period. And do you know they clung on to her better than they clung on to me. I was always in the wrong. She could do no wrong. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So.
Teach your kids respect.
Go ahead, Jess.
It has to be with the parent. The parents have to, like Quez said, they have to instill that no, just because you're the kid doesn't mean you're going to get away with it. You were in the wrong. Wrong is wrong. But I'm going to take care of whoever. If they hit you, I'm going to take care of that on a different thing. Because like me and my son's mom, we don't get along at all. But when my son was acting bad over there, she would call me and I would be like, hey, you don't do that to your mom. You don't do that. I despise that woman on a cellular level. But it's not about her. It's about my son. It's about my son and how he's going to grow up. Because if I tell him, yeah, fuck your mom, that bitch is evil anyway, do it. I'm happy for you. Then what am I really telling him? What am I showing him? He doesn't do any of that here. He doesn't do any of that here. But, and I'll be on the phone. I'll be like, hey, your mom, you listen to your mom. You respect your mom. Like I said before, I make, even though she's an evil person and does fucked up things to me, he said that. He was like, Dad, why do we make presents for mom and mom doesn't make presents for you? And I said, I can't control what your mom does, but at my house, we control what we do. And we appreciate everybody and we show love. And that's what we do. We're not about putting people down. We're not about hating, and we're not about anything like that. And so me and my wife, we both do that. She won't do anything. We make
Unless
her.
it's OJ.
Respect.
OJ did it. OJ did it. If I
Hey,
was
make
OJ,
sure if you guys are just tuning in, thank you, Jamal. What's up?
if
He's
I
a
was
regular.
OJ,
He's a
I would
supporter.
be beating that bitch up. I'd be like, here, take this left, take this
Damn.
right.
Hey, make sure you hit the like, share button. If you're on Facebook, hit the like and the share button. You're on YouTube, hit the like, share, and subscribe button and your notification. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, damn, this dude said cellular.
OJ did it. OJ did it.
Oh my God, I'm out. Y'all have a good evening. I gotta get back to work.
All right, then, Greg.
Take it easy.
Stay away from the 4x4s, man.
That's when you see those fireflies.
Mr. Wood.
Mr. Wood.
Yeah, I was like, what? Mr. Wood.
That's exactly what it was, Mr. Wood.
I wake up with Mr.
All right,
Wood.
y'all.
I love it, relative.
Some of these internet must have went out.
Yeah. Thailand don't be paying their electricity bill, so
you got a call from the basketball court. What you tell my business for? Tell my business.
Basketball court.
Oh man.
Now, what was you gonna say, Jessica? Before we jump on?
Just
So I was just gonna piggyback off what you said. Especially teenagers, y'all. They will say, "You are not my parent." They will say that. They feel that whether they say it or not. That's how they feel. So yeah, there's gonna be some animosity right there. I have a grown daughter now who tells me that she's not my mom. Yes, I know, but you still need to respect her. It's still up to her to respect her or her dad. You know what I mean? It's not my place because I'm not there. Now that she's an adult, it's out of my hands.
Yeah.
You do what you do in your house. I do what I do in my house, you know?
Right.
So, and then to pretty much like just little kids. I feel like they're gonna respect the adult that you see. You know what I mean? But if they see you coming in and out with different adults, there's no respect. So that father could have been like, oh, you don't even know. You know what I mean? So why would that girl, that daughter, respect that one over another one?
Right.
Just saying.
She probably does. I don't care if it don't matter if you're a hoe or not. The kid need to be respectful.
Wait. Queen, Quez, what did you guys say?
No, because she said the father could have been the hoe. I said we're gonna stop with this man bashing rhetoric like
both
women
said, or the mama could have been the hoe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because it was in the father's household that it happened. So that's why I said it that way.
Oh, okay.
But I was just saying, it don't matter
So
who's
your
the
baby
hoe.
daddy was the hoe. That's what you meant to say.
Yeah, it don't matter who the hoe is. It's wrong. The kid is wrong.
Yeah, they still have to respect.
What's up, Lucetta? How you doing?
The thing that I worry about is if the kid's doing that to the stepmom, then they're probably doing that to their teacher. Then they're probably going to grow up and do that to other people. And then there's a bigger complication to it. Because
they're gonna do that to the police, and then they're gonna end
exactly. I was just going to say that y'all hit it right on the head. I think
pretend like your child wasn't a nuisance to society, and be like, oh my God, why?
Because if they could get away with the stepmom, they're gonna get away with the teacher.
Exactly. And I mean, I think there needs to be some strong. If you're not going to allow that step parent to discipline or to give some type of talking to or whatever, then that child is going to grow into an adult who's going to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to respect no authority figure, which is why we have a lot of these kids, quote unquote, today who have no reverence for none of the adults. They can go around like, you know how it was back in our day. You know, if we've seen like an elderly woman come by or we see a pastor, whatever like that, if we're talking like how we're talking amongst ourselves, We have to shut that up. We can't be cursing. We can't be doing certain things because we have a certain respect for these adults. These kids nowadays lack a respect for adults because they feel like they're on the equal with these parents. You know what I'm saying? Or because I think some of these broken homes, you got the parent trying to overcompensate for what they feel like the child either doesn't have or whatever, or trying to ease their own guilt for whatever reason why they're not with that parent. So now you got these kids out here acting really disrespectful. So when that kid gets checked, you know what I'm saying, whether it gets checked by the step parent or if they go out into the real world and they get their jaw clocked, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a hard lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be some type of teaching on both parts of the parents. You can't let that happen and let that child disrespect this person who you call your wife or your husband. You know what I'm saying? Because then again, it's gonna be some bad ramifications in the later.
Very true.
OJ did it.
No, Diddy did it.
Collaboration.
They
What
both
is
did.
talking about?
Allegedly guilty.
Did you see Diddy over in Thailand?
That's what I said, Jamal.
He was in Indonesia. Not long
Yeah,
ago.
he was flying over
Camille
there.
says too many parents trying to be their child's friends these days. That's what I'm saying. I don't get how these kids are. Sorry, but you know, like bruh, they call their moms bruh, or you know what I'm saying, or they dad's bruh, or
I hate that.
Hey, I
But those are the
fucking
parents.
stupid.
But it's
Right.
it's not only the children, it's the parents that are fucked up too. So the
That's
same kids that are bad, their parents are fucked up. So you have grown adults acting like children, and that is the problem.
It's
So
true.
we blame it, but we see a lot of people on Facebook, and you're like, that's
But
how you raise your
sometimes you
kid.
can't blame both parents though.
Well,
Sure.
yeah,
It goes back to be careful with who you have children with. Number one.
Facts.
For one.
That's number 1, 2. That's all of it. And then because it's how people are raised, all of that is coming to pass with how this generation is acting. You had the generation where it was mother, father, or even single mother, it doesn't matter. Then you have the next generation where the mom was at the club all the time and the grandma was old, but watching the kids, and she wasn't really watching them because she was old. Then it was the next generation where the brothers and sisters and cousins is raising each other in the hood, in the street.
Yep.
And now they had kids, and now here we go. They want to shoot the old people and beat up the old people. Huh?
That's crazy.
Because they don't know no old people.
Because they don't know old people.
Because their mom and dad is 12 years older than them.
Exactly.
Damn,
13,
not
14.
good.
Yeah. But that's the fact. That's all the fact.
So they don't know no old people.
And I'm not saying that young parents can't properly raise their children.
No,
I'm saying if you came from toxicity and it just keep passing on and you don't know better,
You hit it right on the head.
you can't teach them what you don't even know.
Exactly.
You know, and you might
You
think
hit it
it's
right on the head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, man.
Hit it right on the toe.
Not all toes are created equal. No,
you know.
You need help.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into the third one before we get out of here. So we
OJ
can
did
either
it.
go into how long, because this is something that we were supposed to do last week. How long should you wait for sex after the first date? Or we can talk about OJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all.
I'm done with
first hour.
OJ is gonna be a 2-hour.
Yeah,
topic.
OJ was like an hour and 45
I'm gonna have
minutes.
to pull up receipts and all kind of shit. We're not doing
He
OJ.
did
Let's talk about smash or pass or how long that relationship gonna last. Let's go.
Oh shit!
I think you have to wait an hour. That's the.
All right, well.
Oh god.
After a Starbucks coffee, then you should be able to decide.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a trigger word for her. She don't like Starbucks on the first date.
No Starbucks. Yeah.
She went in them ones with a list.
Don't even. You already know my Starbucks experience, but don't even.
You know what? Like I said, I give you a pass for that one.
Thank
that
you.
Starbucks date was horrible.
Thank you.
Oh god.
All right, y'all.
You went on it too, third?
No, I heard
That's
about
what
it.
I'm talking about.
I heard about it.
They're
I heard
progressive.
about it, and I had to pray for it afterwards. Like, good gosh, Jesus!
Starbucks is not
He done met the spawn over at this
Starbucks
motherfucker at
counts.
Starbucks.
Facts.
Caramel. I would be scarred every time I seen a caramel frappa latte, whatever you call that. I'd be scarred. Hey, so, all right, so there was a clip where I guess Ayana Van Zandt, whatever you say her name, whatever, was pretty much giving some advice on how long we should wait and that. So we're gonna play the clip and we're gonna break it down.
Should there be a time frame that we, hold off giving our bodies away?
90 days.
Are you
90 days?
Okay, explain this. Let's talk about it.
90 days. This is your temple. And you got to be mindful of who you allow to worship in your temple. Everybody don't get to worship in the temple. And the reason I say 90 days is because that gives you an opportunity to understand what this person is worshiping, how they worship, if it's good worship, who they worshiping with, and all of that. You understand? You get to talk, and for me, that's the time you get to find out what's your relationship with your mama. Because you can't treat me no better than you treat your mama. What's your relationship with your daddy? Because that's an example of what you are as a man or what you expect from men. Take that time, because once you introduce the madam into the process, everybody loses their mind. And then the madam, she's running the show. And she's a liar.
She lies a lot.
She lies. She said,
lies.
you didn't hear that. Go ahead, just a little bit. Just give a little bit. It'll be all right. And then if it gets good, she gets and you have to shut her up.
She's so loud. I don't know how.
Hey, yo, first off, shout out to tonight's conversation, because they be having some in-depth conversations and some interesting ones. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing it to the panel right here. Since we can't be on the show, we bringing it right here. Well, how do y'all feel about that clip?
What? Some temples like in Gaza get destroyed quick. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Melvin ass.
But OJ did it, huh?
That's not right.
My body is a temple bullshit.
Yeah, we
90 days. If you put a date on it, then you're already saying how long. Because a con man could con people for a year or two. So 90 days, you don't know shit about a person in 90 days. You don't know anything. So if you're going to, 2 dates. All right, well, I could bullshit you for 2 dates. 6 months, I could bullshit you for 6 months. So let's be real. Your body is not very a good temple then. It's just letting peasants and everybody else worship in there too. So come on, let's be real. So stop with this bullshit. Like, I'm gonna find out about your mom. Like, not everybody's mama is good. Not everybody. People have daddies that are drunk in jail and fucked up. I'm gonna know about your daddy, and that's who you are. You are not your parents. Period. You are not your parents. You don't live their trauma, and you don't have their experience. You are who you decide to be. If your dad was a drunk, doesn't mean you're a drunk. If your mom was a hoe, doesn't mean you're a hoe. You are who you are. And it's up to you, especially for people our age. We have no fucking excuse. We can't be blaming our parents for their trauma. Yeah, I can grow up and say, I used to get beat all the fucking time for no reason. But that's because my mom used to get beat for no fucking reason. But do I beat my son? No, I find other ways, because the toxicity has to stop somewhere. The cycle has to stop somewhere. So that old school, I'm going to see your mom's relationship. Some mamas are fucked up. Period. Some mamas are bad. That's all.
Cheryl, so Cheryl says, how about till you get married?
People get married quick.
So let's keep it a buck. How many of us waited till we got married?
I mean, technically, I'm not married, but yeah.
I watched the marriage on TV. Does that count?
Right.
Oh my God.
I mean, to be real, let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? To be real, idealistically, me being the man that I am now, if I'm talking to my younger self, I would say, wait. Because at the end of the day, once you pop, it's that saying, no diddy, no whatever. Once you pop, you can't stop. And it becomes a thing where sex becomes essentially like a sport. And we were talking about it earlier, you know, saying where, how, cheating, whatever. I stayed single for the simple fact of the matter was I wanted to be with multiple women. So if I knew that I couldn't commit to just one woman, then I'm just going to go out there and have friends. And I'm just going to do my thing. And it just became a thing of, okay, well, just the thing about pleasure. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to look for intimacy or a connection, then it becomes kind of hard when you got your mind polluted with so many other things. You know
Make
what I'm
that
saying?
flip.
I don't
I
think
don't
you
agree
have to.
with you.
I don't agree either. I don't think you have to wait till you're married. You just wait till you find the person that you're actually want to be, like you're actually in love with. You find a good relationship. You just don't fuck anybody. Yeah, you could have you make it more exclusive and quality partners. That's something. But as to wait till you're married, because what happens? You wait till you're married, and then that marriage is shit. And then you're gonna wait. What happens? Then you gave your body to somebody. You waited all this time for what?
Anybody help?
And then we put too much. We put too much emphasis on the importance of sex. It's not.
So
Sometimes it's
you
important, but it's
you're
not.
leading into another conversation. So how important is sex into the relationship?
Well, it's how it
It's a pretty
depends
damn
person to
big
person.
deal.
It's
Let's
important.
not lie.
Yeah.
Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty damn.
Exactly.
And some of us need a trial, that 30-day trial. You know what I'm saying? Before we buy the membership. You know what I'm saying? Just being realistic, like, you know what I mean? It's like saying I'm gonna wait till I get married, and then you know I'm gonna have
Lust or
sex with
love.
this
That's what
person,
she said.
and then 3 months in they punch you upside your fucking head. You know what I mean? That you waited to get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Or living with
That's not
somebody.
always the answer.
Or living with somebody, because think about it, you're gonna wait till you're married, and then you're gonna live with them too, and then you find out they're a pig, they're a slob, they're fucking. You can't habitate with them. That marriage is doomed to fail. So it's like some of these traditions of, oh well, you can't live with them before you get married. It don't make no sense, because you're not really knowing the person that you're about to marry, because you don't know what they do, you don't know how they clean up, you don't know how they take care of themselves in the morning. You don't know anything about that. Exactly. And so it's kind of some of the old traditions that need to die off.
Well, so playing advocate a little bit. So some of that is the fact of, and we're going to take the religious part out of it, you know what I'm saying, for the heathens out there. But for the most part of it is like, basically, if you're living and you're shacking up, quote unquote, together, then you're going to essentially have sex. And if you're trying to find a valid connection, or whether you actually love this person as opposed to lust, you're supposed to keep sex out of the equation. Because again, if you put lust into it, or if you put sex into it, it can cloud your judgment. So therefore, if you're living with this person, the whole temptation, if we're men and women, or the men and women who actually love and enjoy sex, you know what I'm saying, then the temptation of, oh, well, this is right there. I can just, it's boom, it starts clouding your judgment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's supposed to be.
Somebody that you haven't had sex with. Why would you be living with somebody trying to say, and we still gonna wait? You already put yourself in a predicament. But y'all sleeping in separate rooms like Popeye and Olive Oil or some shit. Like, what are y'all doing in these scenarios? You know what I mean? That we live together, but we not having sex. Like, let's be realistic.
It ain't happening.
But how many people don't live together and they were still fucking? Like, how many people lost their virginity on prom or in the backseat of a car? They weren't living together, but they were spending quality, quiet time together. So you don't have to live with a person to be tempted to fuck.
That's what I was trying to tell you. If I could talk to younger me, I would tell the younger me to just, hey, hold off just a little bit. Wait till you actually have sex with somebody who you actually care about, that you actually love, as opposed to just, someone who you don't, just to just get it off. Because then again, it becomes a sport. And then you get some men who don't necessarily have the clarity or have the maturity to sit there and to realize that. And then they become 30, 40, 50 years old, still out here doing the same ish. Out here in the club chasing the young girls. Talking about, oh, yeah.
Well, y'all amen be hella loud when we say something about men, but when we talk about women, y'all be quiet in the motherfucker.
You don't have Hey, Quez, Maury's lying. It's really is the baby, even though the DNA test proved not.
Wait, can I say something? Y'all's decision making for men is not fully mature until 25 years old.
I was gonna say 26, but you're right.
25. Women
30.
mature faster than men.
And y'all still be out here fucking.
But then why they still hoes till they 40?
What are we talking about?
Then why
your grown ass be out here fucking having babies at 15 and 16?
Oh my god!
Let me go get some more tea.
With your mature Marine boyfriend, You know what I'm saying? On Camp Pendleton that fucked you while you were still in high school. We're not gonna play like because you
we couldn't compete
before
in high school.
25.
That's right.
You don't make bad decisions.
Not all
We gonna
women have
stop
the same
that.
upbringing. I'm gonna just say that.
We couldn't compete in high school. They had cars. They were in the military. And we're like, I'm still in getting lunch money. I don't have a fucking job. You out here dating a grown ass man.
I can't buy you Jordans. We're
Yeah.
getting a science class together.
Yeah.
If a woman can be bought, then you need to just leave. Seriously.
And you
We're
over
in
here
high school and shit.
with private first class, you know what I'm saying, shoe walk.
What?
It's
buying
true.
all
That's
kinds
how.
of shit.
That's how it was on Camp Pendleton.
And he got a car. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was on Camp Pendleton. A lot of the Marines would date the high schoolers, and then we're like, "Well, no, I don't have a full-time job. I have school. I know I don't. I can't buy you shit. I don't have my own car. I still live with my parents."
Not for love.
Okay, but a lot of us women did not grow up near San Diego County. Okay.
But there's a lot of predators still. There's predators near every high school.
There by 21 Palms. It's okay. It's a base up there too.
There are predators at every high school.
And they have March Air Force Base in San Bernardino.
Gosh, sorry, I didn't get swayed by a military man.
They swing.
My mama raised me different. Sorry.
You got swayed by military man.
I'm just messing with you.
I can't relate.
No, but I'm just saying, man. Like, come on now. Let's be fair in our You know
Quez drop.
Quez what?
We didn't even get a chance to finish the conversation we're having. Now you're back on this. Why are you defending yourself so much?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, the level of appalledness that comes from y'all when we say something about women. But as soon as I say, "Hey, man, get your shit together," hey, man,
yeah,
hallelujah.
I didn't understand.
Yes, girl,
men ain't shit.
We say something about women, and they be like, "Well, you niggas ain't shit too."
Right, exactly. Exactly. Vice versa. Hey, that's the word. Vice versa. Vice versa. You too.
I never went.
You too.
Or in adoration language, you too.
That's the Thailand language.
He said you sound like Christian Rock and Jim hilarious.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess up y'all conversation.
No.
It depends on what you want or what you're looking for. If you were talking to somebody already and you're like, I just want to hit, then the first date is when you do it. If you're talking to somebody and you're like, well, I want to build a relationship with them. It all depends. It depends on the mouthpiece. It depends on the game. It depends on the vibes. It depends on the chemistry. It's not a time limit on how you feel about what you want to do with somebody.
Exactly.
With your grown ass.
Your extra mature ass.
And it also depends on how you were raised.
Very true.
I don't know.
Because I know some people who thought that their kids were good and they was really hoes.
It's always the preacher's daughter.
I went to school with
always the preacher's daughter. Pastor kids.
Yeah, those PK kids.
Maybe not you, adoration.
Because they were sheltered.
You were on.
There were people that I went to school with that my aunts and they'll be like, "Oh, you should act like them," and I'm like, "Really?" Because I ain't doing nothing. You really want me?
You don't know them. Exactly.
You don't even understand what you're saying right now.
Right.
Like, I know all the stories. What? So that's not true because a lot of those girls were sneaky, and then like around Christmas time they was pregnant from summer break and all that, and
shit happens.
Shit really happens.
No.
Young and dumb.
He's over here with the hat. D got the Rhythm Nation hat cocked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
her hat says faith. That's
no,
right. I can tell.
That's not what I'm saying, Jessica. I'm saying that she has it styled like Rhythm Nation. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Dang, technical.
Come on, D. What you got? What is your?
Get out my business.
Oh shit! See,
allegedly.
At least you said it first this time. Allegedly, huh?
Allegedly, after coffee, D.
He started
after
off with
coffee and Hennessy. That's it. Coffee and Hennessy. D was like, hey, it is what it is. A D gotta eat.
Not D gotta eat.
A D gotta eat.
I do believe that's in how you raise in your house, but like my mom tried to send me to like Idlewild camp up in the hills. I'm like,
damn.
You know, like Bible study camp.
Yeah.
That just made it worse. So on Tuesday nights, because I went to Loveland, that church. If y'all know about Loveland.
R. Kelly?
Ain't nobody
What the?
This stop.
I can't.
No, there's a
I'm
Loveland.
trying to play.
No, I'm not trying to play Loveland.
No, I
You
think
mean
he's
Love
serious,
Hand?
D.
Yeah.
Did you say
No,
Love
R. Kelly has
Hand?
an album called Loveland.
He don't know.
Right.
He
You
don't
don't
know.
know.
I thought you said Love Hand.
Baseline and Sierra. So,
Okay, my fault.
Yeah. So they had Tuesday night. I ain't gonna lie, I was fast. I didn't stay up in the sanctuary. We knew when my uncle was gonna come pick us up. I was fast. But I knew I was fast, but I wasn't giving up my diamond. That's what we're gonna say. But I say when you're dating now, I would say to young ladies, yes, you need to be careful.
Yes.
Because you don't know if you're gonna catch a disease. You don't know if you get, because HPV is real.
For real.
And it don't give you symptoms all the time. And the men don't. Women will get symptoms first before men get symptoms.
Very true.
With all STDs.
Right. And let me tell you, if you're not messing with a virgin and the other one ain't a virgin, you're gonna get it if you ain't strapped tight.
And a lot of men are not virgins.
Right. Yeah. And some of them diseases can cause blindness, not bad eyes, but blindness. There could be problems. So you have to think about it's your temple. Think about, is this dude worth it? And yes, I believe what Melvin said. They can trick you for a year. They can trick you for whatever. But I mean, you have to know when you feel you are ready, not just when you hit that spot, because they get in that area and
Yeah.
Ooh, be hard.
D, don't give it away.
I hate Melvin, bro. Like, hey. I was just out there in Mexico doing that to the spot. Hey. That was a little familiar.
Keep that chastity belt on, ladies.
Hey, there's always a key to the belt. The belt got a key. The belt got a key.
I have found that key a few times.
Yeah.
Is that right?
You can pick that lock.
Yeah.
Somebody picking that lock.
In my younger days.
Adoration, you need some water. I know we got a little.
I got water.
Yeah.
You gotta need some water. Oh my God.
Yeah, there we go. D.
If I didn't have kids, I would be where you were at right now.
Yeah, if this was a fifth, we'd all be drunk too.
I
You know what I'm saying? So kid have parents now.
I wouldn't give it up.
Yep.
So just for me, I just felt like I had more fun teasing, being cute, letting them chase me for a minute. Because once they do more for you. Not just, I'm not talking about money now, but they do more for you when they're chasing you. Sometimes they get a little comfortable when they try to play. If you let them chase too long, then they're gonna leave. That's how you know that wasn't for you, and you could be like, "Woo!"
That part,
and then you can cheat respectfully.
Speak, G.
That part.
Speak, D. Speak.
Yeah. You can cheat respectfully.
No,
that's that.
I
that
can't
ain't
say
no
it.
respect because ain't nobody married or whatever.
Right.
But that's just my little 4 or 5 cents. I just feel like you should just wait, and the more you smell good for him, let him chase you a little bit, And then if he can't wait, then let him go on. Then you be like, good. And then you find out he don't replace you anyway. That clicks, he already has some.
It's
Okay,
true.
so they probably already have somebody.
Yeah.
What you think, Adoration? How long should you wait, Adoration?
40
Y'all know
years.
me. Why y'all
40
asking?
years.
I already know.
You said when they make that 3-pointer.
When he hit the three. When he hit the three.
Adoration gonna be out there like loving basketball. She like, I'm gonna play. You gonna play me for this right here.
If you hit the three,
winner take all.
They had a group of guys from Germany and they were playing real good. And I was like, me and my sister was like, oh my God, they're playing real good. And the boys were like, oh, maybe they like these guys. They brought the guys over to us like, y'all want their number? And we're just like, no.
That must mean them niggas at the court is trash. That even furthers my point. The niggas you be watching at the court is trash.
From Germany.
They're not.
Y'all be up there.
They're not.
I'm sorry. Go
Ooh,
ahead.
she said no.
They're not. And they only play on certain days. So when you come on the other days and try to watch the other guys play, it's just bad. It's like, wow, there's a difference between good and bad.
But you're in Thailand. Everybody's not American.
Thailand, no, Thailand not good. I'm talking Dubai, y'all. Thailand.
Dubai have a basketball team?
Dubai has a lot of Americans, a lot of people from Africa. They're very good basketball players.
You mean the wash up people? Because all the good basketball players are in the United States.
Yeah, in the
players.
States. Wow. Yeah, probably so. But I mean, probably the best you're gonna get out there, though.
Yeah. Well,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You out there with Dwight Howard?
Oh shit!
Damn!
Oh shit!
Shut up.
But you already know what I think.
That's a whole nother topic.
I'm just saying.
Why'd you do that, Chris?
You leave the White House.
I heard he be out there at them Diddy parties too, allegedly.
You leave Howard alone.
Hey, real quick before we get out of here. Hey, if y'all really rock with us, we need y'all to go over to the YouTube page and subscribe and drop a comment. Let us know you watch this show. You know what I'm saying? So that we can get our views up on YouTube as well. We appreciate the
That's
Facebook
what I said,
family
Jamal.
for holding us down. But
yes.
Oh shit. But hit the YouTube and we got the Instagram, the drop your 3 cents Instagram now too. Go follow all that, man, if y'all really rock with us, man.
So on YouTube, just type in drop your 3 cent. It's not cents, it's 3 cent. On Instagram, the same thing. Drop your 3 cent. We got the Instagram and we got the YouTube. So for those who are really rocking with us, we really appreciate you. Again, the best way that you can show support is if you're on Facebook or YouTube right now, you're hitting that like and that share button, and you're putting it out there, for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? That's how we spread the word. We get those numbers up. Damn it, Quiz, you know what? We messed up today, man. We forgot to do Third's word.
Third.
Oh shit. It was
OJ's
innocent.
Third, during your hoe phase, were you giving out the 5 cent?
Oh shit.
But I have a question though.
Hey, what was the word for the day?
It was called integrity. That was the word for today, was integrity. But go ahead, Adoration.
No. Part of because y'all already know where I stand on the topic. Everybody
we don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I believe.
Thank you, Sam.
Here's my thing. All right. I believe that life, no matter how many generations we go, there are some primaries and some basics. And that's, what God gave us. Well, he gave us some things. Now, we try different ways, and I'm not against trying all the different ways, and everybody doing what they got to do. But of course, I do believe you should wait till marriage. And I don't think that's just for women. I think that's for men too. I kind of agree with what Third was saying. I would say that if I did have a whole phase, then I definitely would say to myself, hey, I'd rather not have a whole phase. And the reason is because, my little brother brought it up the other day. He's like, being good is cool, but then, you got your friends over here, and they're not being good, and they're closer to the prize.
So what's the question? Because I think I can answer this, and I can give you a real answer with it.
Okay. So basically, I told him that just because you hoe, it doesn't mean you're any closer to the prize you were trying to get to. In other words, I told him, you can spin around in circles a million times. Like his friend that's, fuckboy, fucking around. And like he said, he's getting girls. So he's closer to the wife prize. And I told him not necessarily. He's just spinning around in circles, probably further from it. Because
that don't make you closer to no wife.
He got escorted.
That don't. So on the flip, there's a flip to the coin. On one point, I think, like I said, if I can go back and talk to younger me, definitely, I would say wait to actually find someone who you actually love and you actually care about. Because again, when you're having sex without feelings, it becomes a thing about sport. What I'm saying? It becomes a thing about game. And for men, like I said, a lot of men, it's a thing about sexual appetite. You know what I'm saying? We can sit up here and like I said, I've heard it. Somebody said that you can sit up there and cheat with multiple women. Doesn't mean that you love them. You're just trying to fulfill that appetite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can still love who you love. You can be in love with them, but still have a desire and an appetite to go out there and mess with others. It just depends on your maturity as to when you would stop. But on the other side, on the flip, you know what I'm saying, I would say for those who haven't really experienced it, you have to experience it to know that, hey, it's a life learn lesson where you actually learn to mature. Because my grandmother told me, like, straight up, you know, so she said, make sure you, before you settle, you know, saying, get it all out your system. You know, I think she knew who she was talking to. You can have as many friends as you want, just date, whatever, but don't settle down until you're actually sure about who you want to be with. And once you be with that person, then that's when you cut it off. But get it out your system. And I think she was talking to a younger me, saying, get it out your system. So by the time that I hit 26, you know what I'm saying, it was getting old real quick. I'm starting to see some of my homeboys out there with raising their families and having children and finding them their ones and experiencing the good and the bad, the ugly of life with. And I'm over here trying to figure out who I'm going to take with me on the next trip or do X, Y, and Z. It got old real quick, and you start to yearn for what your homeboys got. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a flip. So I would definitely say you definitely should wait, but at the same time, I mean, if you're going to do it, then do it with somebody who you actually love and care about. So therefore, it doesn't become a game.
I would tell my younger self, start your hoe phase earlier. That's it.
Damn.
Get it out. You can rack up the number. Just that's it. You can run up the score early.
Run up the score in the first half.
Yeah, just and then chill in the fourth quarter. That's what I was saying. Run up.
This is what my opinion on that though, because I heard somebody say that like you gotta be a hoe while you're young, so that when you get older, it's out. But in my opinion, my analogy on that is it's like you have two babies, right, and you want them to both be healthy and in optimal shape by 30 years old, right? So one baby, you feed them healthy from young, you teach them the right ways, teach them how to exercise, and the other baby, you let them eat junk food, fast food, all this, and then at 25 or at 29, they each gotta be ready. So at 29, you put the fat baby, the McDonald's baby on a diet, and you want them to like get it together in that 1 year, like fix it, pull it together. It's not easy to go from a junk food diet to a healthy diet. It's not easy to go from an undisciplined person to a disciplined person. In my opinion, it's not get it all out of your system. It's more like you're putting it all in your system.
Hold on, Melvin.
Go ahead.
Because the scenario is flawed.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, tell me why.
Because now you're talking about two babies, right? You're talking about two different, you know what I mean, entities with the same situations, just different choices. You're not giving yourself them two choices, right? You don't have two different scenarios. You pick the side and you running with it. So when you get to the point to where you get some, you know what I'm saying, or you settle down with somebody, you don't have anything to compare it to. There's no comparison mechanism for you. So how do you know what's good and bad when you get to that point? Because you've never been there. You don't have.
So to answer that, I don't think that you have to do bad to know what's bad. I never took drugs. I've never taken drugs, but I have friends who have taken drugs. They know it's bad, but because of that, they've taken it before. They take it again, and then they stop.
But people have sex, and it was good, and then it's bad. You know what I'm saying?
And they go back.
But how does that make it bad?
What drugs are bad? Not
in
bad?
adoration, I got to correct you. You've taken drugs before.
I've never taken drugs.
You've taken drugs. Anytime.
You ain't took an aspirin.
I mean, I've taken antibiotics. No, guys, I'm talking about drugs. Stop playing with me.
No,
drugs.
so you talking about the illegal use of drugs. I mean,
Exactly.
or the recreational, but you take drugs, and that I think that's where he's trying to hit at.
What I was gonna say was the fact that you have sex doesn't mean you're not disciplined. You don't get extra kudos because you could say no to different scenarios, and you don't. It's just people. You're in charge of your own body. No, it's not. It's not. It's not like you can't tell me you're more disciplined because you say no to fucking because you stop your humanly desires on some moral principle. You're more disciplined, and sex is not sex is as much of as importance as you put it to. So if you want to be fast,
it depends how you look at it. Like everybody's different. Some people, they fight people, and everybody does what they do. And if you're not trying to hold yourself back from that, then maybe that's not undisciplined for you.
But
because that's your idea.
I just don't. I think it doesn't make any sense because some people will be like, it's unhealthy to have sex and it's not right. But then I'm like, it's unhealthy to be like 200 pounds overweight. It's unhealthy to do all these other
that's why I
bad
compared it
choices.
to that.
But no. But I'm saying, you can't judge people just for having sex. It's not having sex is not anything different. People have been having sex. God let it be for what 20,000 years now, 200,000. As long as human
God
species
created
has been
sex
around. Okay, then. So and
for
he
a
didn't put
reason, though.
he
He
didn't put
knew
an age
pussy was
limit.
good. He just was
He didn't
waiting
put
on
an
you to
age
find
limit in the
out.
Bible. He didn't put
You
an
know what I'm
age limit in
No,
the
he didn't put
Bible.
an age limit. He put a scenario. He said outside of marriage,
So what were people doing
inside
before
marriage.
Jesus
So
came?
was Adam
Before
and Eve
Jesus
married,
came,
or were they just there together?
you know
They were
what
married.
happened
They were
before
together.
Jesus came?
Who
People were
married Adam
fucking.
and Eve then?
People were fucking before Jesus came. That is the
God
truth.
created sex for a reason. Sex is not bad. The way we
But
use it is not right. It's okay
but
though.
we
It's
created
not a we
we
didn't create
created
it.
the standard
God
lines
created it.
of. No, back in the day, people got married after the first date.
We're
So
not talking about the first date. Married. We're
people,
talking about
so if
sex
you get
outside of
married on the
marriage,
first
right?
date, you're fucking on the first. If you get married, then you're legally by God, you're allowed to fuck. So what are we talking
So
about?
what's
People were fucking right away. So they're waiting till they met the person after a day to fuck.
we're so off topic now.
Am I wrong?
I don't even know what
Look
you're
at D.
talking about.
Am I
D's
wrong?
face. All right, so hold on. We have a few comments. The comments are lighting up. Alexandria, shout out. I see you supporting the YouTube. Ultimately, you should do what's best for you and base your decisions based upon the compatibility and chemistry with the person, as opposed to meeting some specific timeline. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Agree.
We
got Shannon doing the eyes. She looking. You could be on here too, Shannon.
There we
Talk
go.
about the happy hole phase.
We need to.
Jamal says she totally dodged the Adam and Eve question. LOL.
They were married.
They were
Off the
fucking.
bat, they were married.
Alexandria says
there was no pastor.
Alexandria
was
says
no
courtship was
pastor.
shortened.
Who married them?
God.
Oh
Okay,
my God,
so
yeah,
even hold on, no. Let's get to some legitimate shit.
Nope, I'm a viewer today.
Let's get to some legitimate shit. Okay, so they got married just because God put them in the garden together.
God created
That's
them
the covenant.
He
You
literally
have to make a covenant with God to get married.
Your father and mother and cleave unto your wife. They weren't ceremonial married like we are because they were.
Listen, those ain't until a couple chapters later where he talked about the covenant between the two. We talking about Genesis when he created when he created Eve from his rib because Adam said he was lonely, right?
Yes.
How did Adam know he was lonely?
That was already a covenant in Genesis.
Because Adam had to eat.
Because Adam did
lonely.
get hard.
Adam had to eat.
Adam woke up in the morning and his penis was hard. And he said, "Hey, God,
oh Lord,
he met
here comes
Mr.
the blasphemy."
Adam needed Mr.
No,
Adam met Mr.
Though,
Wood.
because if your
Adam had
shit
Mr.
makes
Wood.
sense, then my shit gotta make sense. You said we can't have sex till marriage, but Adam and Eve was never married. Then they went out and they had two sons. Cain and Abel. No. Let's make it all make sense.
Hold on. So hey, so to be technical, and for the people who are Bible thumpers, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what my understanding is once you actually have sex, because it's the blood covenant, is that they were actually considered married. That's what they were using as that term. So once you actually have sex, it was considered married.
We're married to like 300 people.
Yeah, that's all that means.
Lord.
What I'm guys,
Adam, there was not 300 people when Adam was there.
He's talking about Solomon.
God made
Adam
said
now.
that.
So if we be cheap, then we married.
That's why they're soul ties.
They were
okay. So
hold on. Adam did not say he was lonely. God said man shouldn't be alone and created Eve. That's true.
Adam did say he was lonely.
He did not.
He did not.
He did not.
Do we need to grab the word? Let me grab the word.
Yes.
Word,
Let's go to Genesis.
Shannon Bond cover says Shannon Bond says Adam rubbed against the bush wrong and needed a mate.
Yeah, he's like, hey. He like, take this rib.
Wait.
Take this rib.
You got just over here about to fall over the table. Shannon's stupid. He said Adam rubbed against the bush wrong and needed a mate.
You gotta get on this podcast.
I love it. I love it.
Right, it's Mr. Wood, right?
Mr. Wood came out.
Right.
Mr. Wood was in them woods and was lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mr. Wood came out that bush. Mr. Wood
Mr.
came
Wood
out
came out
that
there
bush.
swinging like, hey, where that?
Y'all retarded.
This is what happens when
Following
y'all
your
listen
lead.
to a pastor that's a Charger fan.
You said what?
Don't listen to a pastor that's a Chargers fan. It makes sense. They're morally corrupt already.
This is what happens.
Wow.
Morally corrupt.
Oh my God.
Oh, D, that was a good one. That was
Football season is over.
Morally
Football
corrupt.
season is over.
No, you didn't get
It's all
into
about
it.
basketball season.
No, it's an inside joke. You ain't
Let's
gonna
go
get
Lakers.
it. D, I'm here with you. I know what you mean.
Allegedly.
Quez know what you mean too.
Yeah.
What I say?
Because the same person tried to tell Quez donate his whole earnings to the church. I
That
feel you.
part. I need to donate all my money to
All right, but let's get back. So
I'll see you when
Alexandria
you
says
get back.
Genesis 2:18, and the Lord God said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper comparable to him." And Rachel even went to hers.
I mean, it's here. We know it already. Like, we all read these Bible stories a trillion times. How many times have you read the Bible?
Alexandria, hold up. That's the real. That's
right, Alexandria.
Hey, hold up. Before she gets into this whole man stuff, you know, because she's team feminist. She's team feminist and all this. Alexandria, as a man, I don't care if it make me look like a sucker. Hey, we damn right. We damn sure need a woman because I couldn't live in this world when it was just men. You know what I'm saying? I love you women with a wholehearted. Thank God for women. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for women.
See, but no. But look, Alexandria, why did God see that Adam was lonely? That's my whole purpose.
Everybody, all the animals had a man, woman. They all had a.
How did Adam know
man.
he was lonely?
God knew him.
I hear what you're saying, Quest.
Adoration's trying to explain.
There was no
Everything
animals then.
Had a male and female, and Adam was walking around.
So he saw some squirrels fucking and said, "I need some."
Nah, you need yourself.
He said, "Hey, I need some of that over there."
Yeah,
I
he
need
saw
some
some
of that over
squirrels.
there.
Dogs gotta eat.
If that dog fucking why am I
The
left out?
adoration hitting with the dogs gotta eat.
He said,
God do. And you
if
know the angels.
Adam said, if the dogs can fuck, I can fuck. That's it.
Hey, you damn right, Shannon. I would not be here. Right.
And that's why in
That
Genesis
part,
chapter 6,
Shannon.
the angels came down and started sleeping with the woman because they were like, why you give man a female and you didn't give us nothing? So the
Well, where
angels
these
came
women
down and
come
started sleeping
from?
with the woman and start making monsters. Because
But where
God
these
didn't
women
want
come
man to
from,
have to go through all
Adoration?
that.
Adoration, where these women come from?
They were on earth, walking
They was
around.
just here?
Right.
They were.
But
they
Adam
were
and Eve
Abraham's
only had
children.
2 sons.
They didn't only have 2.
Was Dwight Howard back?
Oh, gosh.
They only had 2 sons. Are you serious?
That's what it started with, right?
Cain, Abel, Seth, and then there are many, many children they had before he died at 936.
So they were all beating each other's guts.
Huh?
Is that what you're trying to
So incest was okay.
It was keeping in the family was okay.
They were the only people. God laid down the laws of incest in later in Genesis after the children of Israel came out of what's it called? It's true.
Mute.
So none of them went out. Hey, so none of them went out to the mountain and found a wife and came back.
Yeah, those family reunions probably were lit back in the day. Those family reunions. Imagine beating guts and you live 900 years and you go to 900 fucking family reunions and you have to see that old hag used to beat guts that used to be your
Y'all know Abraham and Sarah were
ex-aunt.
half siblings too.
Y'all
As the generations got further and further, people have to marry further and further because the genealogy gets weaker and weaker.
Yeah, because they get weaker and weaker because all that damn weak blood.
This is my problem with some of these stories, right? You don't think God knew this shit?
What do you mean?
You don't think God knew that if I made 2 people and they started fucking each other and they had some kids and they kids had to fuck each other, that
you're still in this story, y'all. Come on now.
I'm sorry. You're right, Alexandra. You're right. It went left.
That's why he's saying
It went left. I'm sorry.
You can't just say it's just a
I like
story
this
now.
left though.
You
I
just
like
based
this
the
left.
whole
This is
premise
called
of your
ghetto Bible
argument
study.
off the story.
This is hood Bible study.
Oh
Hood
God,
studies.
Hey, you know when that dude Adam Cuz, Adam came over here and was eating that dead apple, cuz, what I'm saying? I don't know what it was about, man. And then you seen that whole Eve over there, she was looking pretty good, she had to get up in the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
snake was the
She
ox.
had to get up in the bushes.
The snake was the ox.
And Eve cheated on Adam with a snake.
Don't fuck with the snakes. They're the ox. Don't fuck with the ox. The snakes are all the ox.
That's because they had no lawnmower.
The snake is the op, yo. You see, the snake is the op, yo. That's the devil. The devil is the op. We gotta go up there and
devil's
spray him
the
with
op.
the K. We gotta go spray him with the K, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Listen. Look, literally, I was doing that to get to a point because I knew that was going to happen.
Yes, let us pray.
Look, I was only doing that to get to a
DMX.
level because I knew that was going to happen.
Get up in your knees.
Because people try to use the Bible like
Hey, he put the wrong pray in there. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
I didn't even say nothing.
He put the wrong pray.
Listen, y'all. I only did that to prove the point, right? I wholeheartedly believe in God, for real. But you can't use certain things as justification, and then when we call your bluff, say, "Oh, it's just a story now." That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what that leads up to, right?
No.
When we get down to the technicalities of you saying, "Oh, it's okay to be incestful," and then God changed it later on, like God made a bad decision. Wait a minute now. I said that God knows what He's doing. When God laid down the laws of incest, He knew probably, hey, it's time for y'all to stop mixing, because now. For example,
those family reunions got violent.
Let me
That's
talk
what
about
happened.
it. In the Amish community, they're still mixing up. But now that our genes are too weak for that, those kids are coming out with Down syndrome and all kinds of stuff. So God knew what He was doing. We just don't understand what He was doing.
Go ahead, Jess.
There was a tower that was trying to be built in the Bible. Not sure exactly where it was, but that is why we have different languages.
That it was in Oceanside.
Babel. Tower of Babel.
We're gonna go with the Tower of Babel.
They had a tower. It was huge at Oceanside. But
all I'm saying is, listen, I'm not trying to discredit the Bible. I'm trying to show y'all something.
But it's good though.
What are you showing us?
No, this is a good dialogue. Hold on.
Somebody's learning because they can process it this way. So I feel you, Quest, on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you have to be able to explain your reasoning. You can't pick and choose stuff out of the Bible and not have a reasoning and just say, "Oh, well, God knew what He was doing." Like if it don't make sense to people, you can't reach them. If it don't,
why doesn't it make sense to you though?
Huh?
Why doesn't it make sense to you?
I'm not saying it don't make sense to me, but what I'm saying is when you just say, "Oh, that's just what happened,"
but it don't make sense.
Down, you got to rock with it.
It don't make sense to me.
Explanation.
Can I explain something to you, Adoration? For those who were not
I brought it
raised
up to prove my point that's what y'all do.
I'm confused.
It was okay. See, the covenant was okay to fuck before marriage because there wasn't no real such thing as marriage. But God knew that He was going to write down later that y'all
wait.
get married.
Somebody explain to me because I'm confused
the stars,
now.
the sun, the moon, and knew that there needed to be water, and knew that there needed.
No, I'm not confused because
I'm not.
I'm confused. So it was before you weren't allowed to fuck, but you could fuck your family members.
Boy,
and then when did we stop
so
that?
hold up. So Jessica, go ahead and say what you're getting ready to say.
Are we gonna bring that back?
Hold on a sec. Melvin put a toothpick. Shannon said, "Say with your chest." Jessica, speak up. I've been saying that all show. Go ahead.
Whatever.
Go
ahead, Jess.
So for those who were not raised in the faith, Adoration, can you stop, please? I'm gonna be myself. That's what I'm gonna be.
Say with your chest.
So, thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Into the mic. Into the mic.
So for those who were not raised in the faith, they're not gonna understand because they weren't raised off of that.
Right.
If they weren't raised off of that, they're never gonna understand. For those who were raised off of that, of course they're gonna understand because they were 0 to 5 years old. That is the most that a child would absorb in their brain.
Right.
So 0 to 5 years old, if that's what you were raised upon, that is what is absorbed in your brain, no matter what. That's why the prodigal child, that's why it's relevant, because 0 to 5 years old, that's when the child most absorbs all of the information. After that, good luck.
Well, their personality is stuck with them once they're 7, according to statistics.
Yeah.
You can't change. You can't change anybody once they're 7.
Yeah,
That's
and
who you
don't
are. That's your personality.
y'all jump in my inboxes talking about blasphemy. I was creating a
No,
dialogue.
we're not
So
No,
that,
jump
I'm
in
not
my
talking to
inbox.
y'all.
I get what you was doing.
No,
Cuz.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm not
Quest.
talking to y'all. I'm just talking to the people in the audience because I want people to see certain things.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? For somebody, I have to be. We all believe in God, maybe on different levels here, and have different understandings of faith.
Right.
But for somebody watching, we probably would have never had this dialogue, and people be scared to have these conversations. I'm not
exactly.
me personally.
Me either. I get lonely, so
you
jump
get
in my
called out,
DMs,
you're like,
please.
well, fuck it, you just going to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Jump in.
That's kind of how that goes. Anytime you question the stuff. So I be really wanting people to answer and tell me how it makes sense. If you want me to believe what you believe, you have to make it make sense.
Right.
But you're using it for your argument. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
It's only going to fully make sense for those who were raised in the faith.
Adoration. He's not picking on you. He's creating a scenario.
You're standing on your argument based on the foundation of what you understand from biblical principles, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. The way you live your life is based on the biblical principles that you learned, right?
I got
the way I
live my life.
My
so
son
that's
told
what
me
you're
this
basing
joke.
your argument on, and I'm saying everybody don't base their life on that. That's all. I wanted to challenge it to see what your way of thinking was. If we was gonna have a real respectful dialogue, or was it gonna turn into nigga, you just going to hell? Blasphemy.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just read the Bible. So when you're saying the stuff,
Well, you are gonna go to hell.
Knock
but
knock.
The
Who's that?
Stan.
Stan who?
Oh God.
Stan on business, motherfucker.
I mean, you was gonna say Eminem.
Shannon, you going with
No,
me?
that my son taught me that one. I was like, where the fuck you learned this from?
You let him say mother effer?
No, I added that.
Okay.
I added that part. He
But I'll
said,
say you
stand
the
on
parent that I'm
business.
talking about that be letting the kid talk to you.
No, he learned that from his
old.
badass friend. And then
Understanding what the cuss words are.
he learned. No, I don't. He don't listen to nothing like that. But that's the joke he told me. His friend told him.
That's a good one. I'm gonna use that.
I like that.
Yeah, I was dying. And
That's a good one.
And then I taught him how to do it in sign language. So,
Ooh,
that's cool.
Metcalf started doing that, and then we watched the football highlights. So
everybody except for God chosen adoration is going to hell.
Everybody going to hell.
Hold on, I gotta read this quote from Shannon Bond. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta read this quote from Shannon Bond - cover. Everybody except for God's chosen adoration is going to hell.
Hey, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
No, sorry, no.
Let's go.
Sorry,
no.
By yourself.
I'm getting off that. I'm getting off that ride. I'm like, hey. Before we get down there, can you let me off right here?
Hennessy for all.
Nope.
Hennessy for all. Let's go.
Nah, God be like, you know the saying, bad guy, good guys go to heaven, bad guys go to patio. That's in Thailand. It's in Thailand.
Yeah, no, I don't know about Thailand. Hold up.
Bad guys go
Shout out to Project
Thailand.
Slim, Chicago, Chi-Town in the house. He says, I think what makes sense, faith is totally different than what's done or being done. I get what you're saying, man. Respect.
Yeah, but is that really faith then?
Faith without works is dead.
Well,
Exactly.
if God could change, if God could
Go ahead
change
with a
the
burn,
incest laws, he could change the.
He could change whatever. Yeah, he could change.
But here's the thing, though.
That's where I'm at.
They always say, though.
That I agree with Quest.
He changed the law because he knew he needed a sample.
Save me, so I can go and be my dirt, right? But we talk about the prodigal son. He had to come back, and a lot of times we be doing bad stuff, and we be just like, God's gonna save me. We don't actually repent and come back to Him. So the prodigal son, You know what I mean? That thing that we use is void. I use it too. I be doing bad stuff and be like, yeah, well, God's gonna save me because
The only bad thing you do is stay on the basketball court,
Yeah.
Adoration. You are good. I don't
The
believe
bad
that.
thing she did was not make her bed.
Just
Hey,
because
Adoration.
I'm not into sexual stuff doesn't mean I don't do bad stuff. I do bad stuff.
Adoration. I'm sorry. Sorry, call me naive. I refuse to believe that you do anything bad. You're an innocent, Adoration, in my eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The bad thing she did was not make her bed in the morning. That's it.
Oh my
I do make my bed in the morning, sir. My bed
That's
is
the bad
made.
thing you did.
It's made. It's right there. It's made.
See? You can't even not make your bed in the morning.
When you don't respect your parents, that's bad too.
Yeah, true.
Right.
But
Come on now.
But she respects her parents though. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
She
saying.
makes times.
My baby
Those teenage years.
The only thing she respects. The only thing she don't respect is that dumbass thing, that 50-50 thing. That's the only thing she don't respect.
Yeah.
You Adoration.
Yeah, because $1 over in Thailand is fucking
gosh.
equivalent of $50. So there's ballers out
Going to
there.
hell.
You can ball in Thailand. You can't come over in Oceanside and do that shit.
That's
So
why you move.
Yeah, a Thailand
When
baller
you
ain't
cost
shit.
too much.
A Thailand baller ain't. You're a third world baller. That'd be a
Nah,
third
hey,
world baller.
Alexandra, I don't hate on Adoration. I love Adoration.
We love Adoration.
I love
Yeah, we
Adoration.
love
And
Adoration.
I love her perspective because it's fresh, it's new, it's innocent, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing with this whole show is that we sit up here and we mix different perspectives in this pot of gumbo, and we just give different perspectives so somebody can hopefully learn.
It's
you know
different for this generation.
We can't ask Fast Ass D everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Somebody.
He said too fast, too furious.
Oh,
Too fast,
let me get ready.
furious.
You said
Yeah.
it. I said you said you was fast. I said,
I'm about to come
Leave
with it.
Adoration
D alone. Leave
Adoration
D alone.
is our certified virgin. You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all know I'm 28. I'm not.
Let
And
D.
Let
D live.
virgin. We gotta ask her because she's been
boy.
untainted. You know what I'm saying?
Let D live her life. She lived her life.
At least 2 of them hoes is virgins. You know what I'm saying? We can't speak for all of them, but you know what I'm saying? Majority of the hoes are clear. You know what I'm saying?
Are we including men in these hoes?
Listen, men ain't shit.
Vodka blue, not niggas is black.
We talking about D.
I hear what.
Standing out there with his poem.
Well, I gotta be Toretto. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
It's too much for me.
I'm not even gonna start with you.
I don't want to be Paul Walker.
I wasn't trying to start with you. You said you was fast.
Why am I Paul Walker?
You said it. You said you was fast.
Hold up. Benny said, D, he just called you Toretto. That's Fast and Furious.
He just mad because he couldn't get no light skinned one in school. That's why.
Oh.
He was out there with them sorry ass poems, and he's still mad.
No,
Hey,
Quest was a hoe
poems.
back in high school.
That's
like
Yeah,
the
like
poems.
after one time, let him live with
It's
it.
all good. No, it didn't. It happened several times.
Okay.
That's why you still mad.
D.
That's why you mad because you was getting paid for your lunch money.
No, he
wasn't.
Bullshit.
Oh my
D,
God.
I'm telling you,
You couldn't
I
get that
knew
good.
Quest in high school.
Hey.
He was a hoe, and he was choking people out at lunchtime. I've seen it.
Oh my God, Chris.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
No way.
And he ran that nigga's pockets. I'm not lying.
Oh my God.
He choked that man out, and he ran that
You
nigga's
gonna let
pockets.
D feel like how she want to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I witnessed it, and I know the
Y'all
names,
niggas
but I ain't
just
gonna
left
say
your-
it.
Shannon,
I'm
we
so
need
tired of y'all
backup.
trying to hate on
Is
that.
this true?
I know the names, but I ain't gonna
They hate
say
on us
whose
women
pockets
'cause our
got
dad-
ran after he got
Hey,
choked out.
Melvin, shut up, bro.
Melvin ain't getting nothing. Melvin
I was there.
Man, I had my Bible and my poem book in high school. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't.
I don't
That
know.
nigga was
Hey,
beating
hold
people's
up.
ass.
I got your back,
Yeah.
Quest. I don't know who
That nigga
Melvin's
was
talking
beating
about.
people's ass.
Heathens.
I don't know who Melvin's talking about. I just remember
Over by the vending
instigating
machines
Sally
by
side belly
by
busting
Otto.
Quez, you know what I'm saying? And singing, he was singing his songs, helping people out with their shows and cracking jokes. I
That
just know
was a
him
lie.
to be the Bernie.
And
He was
that's
the
it.
Bernie Mac of the crew. He was the Bernie Mac of the crew.
No, not in our group. That nigga choked somebody out by the vending machines over there by the auto class.
Same class?
Yes.
Auto class.
See,
That nigga
nothing
choked
to
that nigga out by the vending machine and then got lunch money and
Same
bought a
graduating
Gatorade
class.
from the vending machine. Nigga took the money out of his pocket and bought a Gatorade from the vending machine and a hot Cheeto. I'm not lying. If I'm lying, guys, strike me down
Shannon,
now.
the cheerleader,
Today,
says, "Hey,
real
right
fucking
now."
specific, bro. Don't do. What are you doing?
God, if I'm lying,
Hey, Shannon says, "Hey, if the pockets need to get got, get them."
if I'm lying, kill me today. Right now, kill me today. That nigga ran his pockets, bought some hot Cheetos and a Gatorade. I shit you not.
I don't recall. You know
I
what I'm saying?
remember. I can tell you who was there. Anthony McCluskey.
Oh
Kobe
shit!
King,
Hey,
Brandon Parker, myself.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, there was no
Allegedly.
allegedly. That nigga
Allegedly.
shaking like
Hey,
this.
hey, hold up, Melvin. No. We ain't gonna have nobody trying to get no get back on my boy. This is my boy right here.
20-something years ago. nigga. That was 20
Hey, you
years
made it seem
ago.
like we was
There's
back
no
in the
statute of
1930s.
limitations on 20 years ago. And if you mad that you got beat up and your lunch money stolen 20 years ago, come on down.
Melvin,
We got kids.
Hey, Shannon said the Ninja Melvin old 69. Yeah. Hey, Shannon called you Tekashi 6'9". All you need to grow now is some fruity
That's
pebble
all right.
hair and some fruity
There's no
pebble teeth.
telling. That's the crew
On
we
this
hung out
one,
with.
on this one, I gotta say, go ahead, Melvin, tell it.
That
Tell
was
it,
Hey, hold up. Hey,
I don't-
hey, Benny. Hey, shout out to brother Benny. Shout out to Buick Studios.
cheese.
Hey, shout out to Buick Studios. Hey,
I
Benny
like-
says
got any
Melvin needs some
cheese?
cheese. So
Call
he
me
pretty much
Urkel
he's
then,
calling
nigga.
you. Hey,
I'm
no, he's
Urkel.
calling.
I need
Hey,
the cheese.
Yeah, no. He's not calling you Urkel. He's calling you.
I'm calling a rat.
A rat.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I said, just like Urkel, give me the cheese. Because I don't give
Dang,
a fuck.
Melvin's a snitch. Ooh.
Hey, Jessica's
snitching?
from the West Side. She don't do them shits.
There's no
Hey,
illegal
Jessica,
activity
call
I'm
them rats. We
snitching
call them
on.
snitches.
hey, Jessica from the hood.
Look at Quest. Look at Quest.
Hey, Jessica
He look like
from the
Furman.
hood. She don't. Jessica from the hood. She don't like rap.
Allegedly.
I look
Yeah,
like Mark
allegedly.
Furman now.
Allegedly, she don't like
Cause
rap.
you
Describing
quiet.
a fight is not being a rat. I don't know
Look
what
at
hood you talking
Quest.
about, but
Do you know?
I don't know what
Quest?
hood you talking
Hey, we from
about,
the
but
West Side.
describing a fight 20
Do you
years ago is not
We from the West Side. We know.
that.
That's why. Hey, so for
That
those
wasn't
that
the
are
real
watching,
West Side. That wasn't the real West Side.
no,
They was at the border of Mexico.
So
no,
I don't know.
that was you. That was you
I
from
don't know
Mexico.
where
Me and
anybody-
Jessica
That was
from the
y'all at
West Side.
Oceanside.
No,
Yeah.
No, I'm not from Oceanside.
I was Ike Mob, okay, baby. We wasn't.
I was
we
San
can
Bernardino.
claim it.
Yeah,
Right.
you Rialto. We San
San
Bernardino,
Bernardino.
West Side.
Right out, toe
5
baby.
miles away.
Nah.
Anyway, so for those that are watching, San Bernardino is the real. I don't know about Rialto. Anyway, but I'm not going to go there because I'm still, I still be through there. But anyway,
Yeah, because you'll get it. That's right.
No, because my cousin graduated from Ike Mob, so I'm like
But you wasn't there.
I'm an affiliate. I'm an
Really?
affiliate.
No.
That don't mean.
And
That
shout
We
out
ain't
to
jumped
Purdue,
you
too.
in.
Thank
We ain't
you.
jumped you in.
Who want to jump me in?
We ain't
Let's
jumping
go.
you in. You ain't
Right
no
now.
affiliate.
I'll take 6 of y'all all at once.
Right,
I'm
Jess.
not-
Part of Ike
Jess.
Oh, let me shut
Tell
up.
him,
Let's
Jess.
Let me shut up.
40 years old.
Yeah.
talking about Ike Mob.
Tell
They
him,
will
Jess.
come for you.
Hey,
Tell him, Jess. He don't know.
I'm not going
Let
to
me see you on
self-incriminate.
baseline.
I'm not going to self-incriminate, but it ain't nothing.
You better not
though.
get on
You know what I'm saying?
baseline.
It ain't nothing. I take 6 of y'all. 6 minutes. Let's go. Yeah. Anyway,
You gonna
For those
cry
that
when you get in the
know-
car. You didn't even
Hey,
know
no.
when you was in
Hey.
the shootout. How you gonna know how to handle
Yeah.
Rialto?
I'm
You couldn't even handle
For
LA.
those,
I was
for
just
those that
talking
know,
about,
you
I don't
40,
know.
right?
for those that
He
know,
running
For
from
those that know, they
Fireflies
know.
and don't know.
Quiz.
hey, for those that know, they know.
Yeah.
Jess,
All I
him and his
know is-
family thought bullets was fireflies, so you know he don't know.
All
He
I
didn't even
is
know when to
back,
duck.
Back in high school, Quez was not talking about church.
Yes, I was.
No, he was not. That's all I'm
He
saying.
was.
That nigga was beating cheeks and choking niggas out. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
That's it.
Where did this come from?
Leave it at that.
Yo, Like I said, the Quez that I know was in choir. He was the Bernie Mac of the crew, and he was up here in the ciphers. I don't know.
We know two different Quezes. We know two different
Somebody.
We know two different Quezes. God damn.
We know.
That's why they say give it 90 days because you don't know.
Because the nigga I know was fast.
He was the Bernie Mac of the crew.
You don't know that person. See
them all. Interview them all.
But why he so quiet right now?
Quez,
Like,
Quez don't want to say nothing else. They're gonna incriminate him.
he about to go to the restroom with his finger up like this.
He know it's true. He know it's true.
Hey, you can tell I've been in these situations before. I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
He plays the
Right.
It's all good.
Yes, homie. Quez say, homie, like, what you got on my 40 on?
That nigga was shaking.
They didn't have 40s in San Diego.
Money.
They had 30s.
He said, "What you got on my Gatorade and hot Cheetos?" Hey, if I'm lying, kill me
I'm
today.
sorry, man. I must have
right
got there
now.
late. I don't know this. I don't know this Quez. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know,
Hey,
like
if you
said,
hung
he's
out by the
Bernie Mac of
vending
the crew.
machines, then you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know him anymore either. I don't.
Hey, all I know is him to be the Bernie Mac of the crew. He was always busting on
Yes,
folks.
Shannon.
Can't nobody get on him. Can't nobody
Yes,
cap
Shannon.
on him. He was always capping on folks.
He pleading the fifth right now, Shannon. You right. Mark Furman. I'm just saying.
Yo, that was
When they
another good one.
quiet.
She hit you with a good one. Oh, damn,
When
she
they
hit you with the Mark
quiet,
Furman.
ain't that what he said earlier? And when they quiet.
Nah, I said
You don't know this Quez.
I didn't tell this story. This,
Right.
this is
Oh,
somebody
you talking about me,
else's
Shannon? You talking about me, Shannon, or this Melvin? Because
Talking about Quest.
no,
Quez being quiet.
because Shannon said we don't know this Quez that he speak of either. So I don't know if she's talking about me or she talking about
Melvin
Melvin.
said he got receipts.
I know the names. Come see
Right,
me.
Alexander. He's reformed. Leave him alone.
It's
And
too
then-
many years ago. That shit's in the
I
past.
approve that message, Alexandra.
That is in
Right.
the past. The man is reformed. He changed. He
I'm a
done
little
his time.
scared if this is true. Shit.
You didn't. I'll tell you offline who it was. I'll tell you offline.
You already told it.
No, I told you
Right,
who was
you already
there.
said his name. Like, God
Yeah,
damn.
he already said 2-3
No.
people.
I said who was hanging out by the vending machines. That was our clique. We're in the yearbook together. It's like
My nigga.
That was good.
You
That was good.
me.
I didn't tell you. I didn't say who got choked out. I just said who we hung with.
Y'all silly, man.
This right here. Boy, this
But the man is
production.
reformed. He did his time. Leave him alone.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, for those who are watching, if you're new, if you whatever, allegedly, because this ain't been confirmed with nothing. So you know what I'm saying? Quez my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Melvin said he
Quez
know.
Hey, Quez is cool with me as Bobby Brown.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's who the one I was thinking
Not
of.
Bobby Brown.
Earlier. That's
Please
what I was
don't
going to
compare
talk
him to
about.
him.
Yeah. Did he be campaigning for Bobby Brown? That's the one I was thinking of earlier.
Damn right, D. Damn
Not
right.
Diddy.
Bob Brown's cool.
I'm so done.
Benny says the feds are in the comments.
Yeah.
They all over. It's gonna get canceled.
The principal.
No, there's no
teacher,
allegedly.
counselor.
I don't know
Just
how
a-
we got here. Like,
Yeah.
Right, I don't know how we got here either. We was having a good Bible moment.
we were
you know what I'm saying?
talking
We was talking about Bible stuff. And then all of a
No,
sudden,
yeah, we were talking about because D said Quez wasn't getting any pussy and he was a Bible thumper. And I was like, what Quez
I
you
ain't never
talking
said
about?
no Bible thumper.
Well, we know
You
don't
said
be
he
Bible
was
thumping,
riding
you don't know the
cones
scriptures.
and he didn't get no
No, I
pussy.
did not.
And you said all
I said
right.
that part.
she did say that.
Yeah.
She did say
I
that
said
though.
that part.
She
And
did
I was
though.
like, we know two different
She did say
Quezes.
that though. Yeah,
We
that
know
was not
two
mine
different
with that one.
Quezes.
Because
The
you
nigga
know
I knew
why?
was a
Because
thug.
Quest
Hey,
Edward
well,
always
you-
said that they were
No, he ain't standing the pot.
The
She
they
did
were
say
good
that.
nigga
guys.
I knew was a goon before
You
goon.
ain't write no poems. You ain't getting no nothing.
Yeah, that's what
He
she
was a
saying.
goon before a goon. That's
Hey,
the nigga I knew was a
you know
goon.
trees grow both
D-
ways, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all the ones
D-
that said it. Y'all said y'all was
That-
both
he was
ways and
over
y'all
here
didn't get no
saying,
Yeah,
play.
we did.
Look, that's my quote for the day.
Y'all said y'all didn't get no
trees
play.
have to grow both ways at the
Nah,
same time. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all right.
Sometimes.
That nigga was a goon. He was a goon.
All right, y'all. Well,
FBI,
FBI, if you're watching, do not hit my line. I don't know nothing.
This is all alleged.
Alleged. You know, me and Jess work from the West Side.
I don't even know y'all.
D over there in the
I don't even know y'all.
baseball cap. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till I talk about when Third stabbed that homeless man.
What? I ain't never ever. As Rachel over here laughing in Thailand, you know, I ain't never ever.
Wait till I talk about Third stabbing that homeless man.
Would you say the iteration?
I said I fought the
Leave her alone.
Okay.
Hey, you better hurry up and end this live before we all
right. Real talk.
He trying to make you catch a bid real quick.
Man.
All right, y'all. Hey, this has been a real one.
Good.
Hey, like Quest said, man, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're going to search, type in "drop your 3 cent," not cents, 3 CENT. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up with the like, the follow, the share. If you're on Facebook, hit the share and the like button. We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting us all day. It's been a while when this is what we do. We have fun, but it was going on a great path. We were talking about the Bible, then it just went completely like left, then went right, then just went right back into the gutter. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Justin from the West Side, that's what we do.
So people on me.
I
know that's right.
Jessica
FBI,
adoration.
FBI, say just like this.
Allegedly, FBI.
FBI, you can't get OJ now.
Hey,
So
anyway,
no, but you can get Third for stabbing that homeless man.
I am appalled how they are talking.
You can't get OJ, but get Third because he stabbed that homeless man.
All right, y'all. Hey, all right, y'all. So, hey, thank you for tuning in for Drop Your 3 Cent.
Never mind. I'm not 81%. I'm 20-25.
Oh shit! Now you want to run?
I'm done.
She denounced her
I don't
blackness.
know y'all.
Oh, mess, man.
Cause y'all getting arrested when this get off.
Not me. I'm about to go make me some wings.
Y'all gonna hear that knock?
All alleged.
Like that.
All allegedly.
Don't answer your door tonight.
I ain't answering nothing. The tea that I was sipping on got the world spinning right now, so I'm not.
I know. I bet you sobered up quick.
No, not real. I'm trying. The tea got me anyway.
All
right, y'all. Much love. Thank you for dropping in for Drop Your 3 Cent. We'll catch
Outside
you in
the
the next
Taco
one.
Bell, he stabbed the homeless man.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Whatever
leaving.
adoration said, yeah, some New Year. Peace.
Happy resurrection.